You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, everybody, man? It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Boxing Radio. We back. I wasn't going to go live today, you know what I mean? But I just said, you know what, man, fuck it. You know, I had them finished working out and doing all my stuff. I dropped the video. I said, man, fuck it, man. Let me just go live, do a quick live. And we're not going to be on long, probably about maybe an hour and a half, you know, the most maybe. You know what I mean? But cause we gonna have a live show tomorrow. Tomorrow's show is gonna be a lot of motherfuckers at this show. Tomorrow's show gonna be packed. You know what I mean? I can pretty much guarantee that. Y'all know I know how this shit go, man. So, anyways, I just decided to shoot me do a quick little show on Sundays because I normally would take a Sunday off, especially after we do a fight party. But I said let's just do something, man, because this right here is hilarious. I was sitting down thinking, right? I said, okay, these niggas was talking all this shit about Suburbs and Devin Haney ain't from the street and all this shit there and yada 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 yada. I'm like, okay, well, this suburban motherfucker kicking these niggas from the hood ass. True. And we know Regis Prograis, he got it from the mud, he got it from the dirt, this and that. He did that. They made let that be known. Shout out to Coach Evans, man. Salute to Coach Evans. I hope Regis is fine. You know, he got punished a little bit last night. You know what I mean? He couldn't land no punches. I think Regis Prograis landed a total of 30-something punches, bro. They say he landed a total of 30-something punches the entire fight. Was it 39 punches or whatever? What was the CompuBox? Let me see. Let me look up the CompuBox. Haney versus Prograis CompuBox. I'm going to look this up right quick. I'm going to drop these phone lines right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to drop them now. Hold on. Bear with me one moment, guys. Haney versus Prograis. I think he landed like... CompuBox. There we go right there. Haney versus Prograis CompuBox. Regis Prograis, let's see. Final punch stacks. Total punches. Haney landed 129 punches. Bro, Regis Prograis landed a total of 36 punches. True. You can't make this shit up. And guess what? We can't say that, the reason why he only landed 36 punches because Devin Haney was running. Nah, he wasn't running. Wasn't running. Fought that man mid-range the entire fight. Fought him mid-range the entire fight. Kept him right down the center of the ring. Circling, pivoting, right down the center of the ring. Mid-range the entire fight. And literally, and I'm gonna get back on this tomorrow, because tomorrow we're gonna have a really, really lit show. And literally, he carried this guy. Because after the 8th round, Regis Prograis was done. He really didn't have much left. He was just fighting off, and you seen the doctors come over there in the corner and talk to him. I'm like, man, this shit here looking crazy. So Devin Haney should have made a statement tonight and stopped him. Yaman said they claim the sellout announced the building holds 18,000 though. Yeah, Yamas, I don't think you get that. I don't think you get it. Sellout doesn't necessarily mean it whatever the capacity is. That's a sellout. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. There's a fighter who fought Isak Cruz. I don't want to mention his name anymore. He sold 15,000 tickets to a venue that held 20,000. And they said it was a sellout. A sellout is if you sell out all of your tickets. They had 15,000 tickets. They was going to curtain off the other 5,000, and they say they was going to curtain off the other 5,000, and they say, okay, if we sell these 15,000 tickets, we sold out of all of our tickets. That's what a sellout is. So then that's why when Bill Haney was on here, he said we got to open up the other sections of the arena because they sold out all of their tickets, right? That's what that is. But I get what you're saying. But I think you missed the point on that, fam. Shout out to Cool K. You say capacities of buildings change per event. Exactly. It changes per event. You hit the nail right on the head. You hit the nail right on the head. You get what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. They had a very, very successful fight. They sold it out. Whatever tickets he had, they sold out all of their tickets, and they had to open up other sections. What I don't want to do is because you got a lot of these. I'm gonna drop these phone lines give me about 2 minutes. I'm gonna drop these phone lines. Cause you got again, in this era, you got certain fan bases, they will find any excuse, any reason to protect their fighter. These niggas are in the witness protection program. And these niggas in the witness protection program. That's just the reality. That's just the reality of the situation. So, the suburbs, and I thought about this very heavy, right? Because I was laughing about, yeah, man, Coach Evans, yeah, this kid ain't built like that. He came from the suburbs, and he from Henderson, Nevada, and all this stuff there. But guess what? The suburbs reign supreme. Just throwing that out there. And what the fuck does the suburbs, where a person is raised at, and where they come from, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? If a motherfucker from the suburbs, that don't mean he can't fight. And if a motherfucker from the hood, doesn't mean he can fight. And if the motherfucker from the hood and the suburbs meet each other, the guy who has the better skills is going to be the one to win the match, irregardless of where they come from. So that myth just got dispelled. Next question is this here. I'm like, okay, I'm hearing what's going on social media. There's certain certain trainers saying who they want to see Devin Haney fight next. We want to see him fight Boots next. Amazing. But this same trainer, and again, I ain't gonna say no names. I don't want to throw nobody under the bus. But this same trainer don't have that same energy when it comes to his fighter. When it comes to the fighter that he trains. You can't make this shit up. So this is what's going to go on. I know this shit. I've been doing this shit almost 3 years. I know it very well. The people who hate Devin Haney, they're going to continue to hate him. And they're going to say, well, he didn't do anything. Regis Prograis was nobody, yada, 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 yada. And he ain't fought nobody. He ain't did nothing, this and that, this and that. And my fighter would beat Devin Haney, and the fighter that my fighter fought would have beat Regis Prograis the same way, would have knocked him out, this and that. So we got all this hype, what my fighter would have done. But they say everything but, hey man, when is your fighter gonna fight this guy? He from the suburbs, Henderson, Nevada. He from the suburbs, Henderson, Nevada, suburban kid, you're easy ride. When you gonna fight him? Oh, wait a minute now, hold on. I ain't saying that about fighting him now. We ain't got to fight him because we already know what we gonna do to him. You get what I'm saying? So for me, I'm not even here to entertain the banter. This is just going to be a light show. Tomorrow's show going to be show enough lit. Let me drop these phone lines. For me, I'm focusing on the guys who's fighting the big name fighters. If you ain't fighting, and I tell you guys, the worst thing you can do to Coach Malachi is this. I tell you guys time and time again. When you bring your ass over here bragging on certain niggas, I'm gonna be watching these niggas with a very watchful eye. Cause when you bring your ass over here and you go to telling me about your fighter would knock all of these other guys out, and he ain't fighting none of the guys who you said that he would knock out. But those other guys who you said he'll knock out are fighting each other. And are going to fight the other fighters in their new weight divisions. I ain't trying to hear that shit. True. I'm just saying me. You ain't got no argument in me. You ain't got no friend in me. I don't want to be down. I ain't on your team. None of that shit. I ain't gonna say no shit to make you feel good. I don't care. You want to unsubscribe and leave? Bye. I don't give a fuck. We will replace you. I ain't saying no names. All I'm saying is this here. Devin Haney did his thing. He looked very, very good. Very sharp. He looks, he looked like I don't know what his weight was at. He rehydrated. He rehydrated last night. He kind of looked like he was like 147 easy. Kind of like he was like 147 easy. You know what I mean? He rehydrated real well. Very lengthy because he has his arms he has a 72-inch arm reach. So he has very long arms. And he knows how to use his leverage. Footwork on par, very good. He take a half a step back to set you up and bam, catch you with the straight right. Then he pivots to your weak side. Southpaw, what I like what he was doing with the Southpaw, Regis Prograis, he kept pivoting to Regis's weak side. He kept pivoting to the weak side. Why? Because he wants Regis to reach with the backhand. And when Regis reaches with the backhand with them short arms, bap, he's going to get hit with a straight right down the pipe. So he took away Regis's jab and he took away his backhand, his power hand. Like literally, the guy only landed 36 punches. 36 punches. Let that sink in. How do you land 36 punches on a guy who is not running from you? How do you land 36 punches on a guy that's not running from you? He didn't do what you listen. Hold on, check this out. When Shakur fought Eber De Los Santos landed 40 punches the entire fight. And he landed 40 because Shakur ran the entire fight. Regis Prograis fought Devin Haney, landed 4 punches less than Eber De Los Santos. But Devin Haney wasn't running. True. That was some slick boxing. Phone lines open, man. Let me go ahead and drop these phone lines. I'm not even going to thank Al Heyman today. Today is Sunday. Not going to thank Al Heyman today. Today is Sunday. I'm just going to drop the phone lines. Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. Anybody want to call the show and talk? It is what it is. Devin Haney won. If you don't like it, ain't nothing you can do about it. Your fighter is not fighting him.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. I don't want to talk about nothing but Devin Haney and doggone Regis Prograis. I don't want to hear nothing about no other niggas, especially the other niggas y'all want to talk about. He ain't fighting nobody. Call what's your name you calling from?
Hey, what's up, coach? This is Rose from Mississippi.
Rose from Mississippi, talk to me.
Hey, I was watching the fight last night, and Devin looked big too. He rehydrated real well. He looked like he was about 147, 150 during the.
Yeah, pretty much.
He made Regis look like a. He was about 147, almost 150.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. He probably was like 150. He was big.
Yeah. He had Regis look like a little boy out there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so, and another thing, too, I hate when dudes do this, too. I'm from a town called Enterprise, Mississippi. Mm-hmm. It's a small town. It's a majority. When I graduated, there was probably like 4 black people in my graduating class.
Yes, sir.
So when I see hood dudes, You from Enterprise? Y'all ain't own nothing. And I whooped plenty of them dudes. They were talking that shit.
Hey, what's your name is again, bro?
So, Ross from Mississippi, coach.
All right, Rose, I got you, fam. Yeah, so I'll be in Mississippi next week in Jackson. Actually, Saturday I'll be in Mississippi.
Oh, you been in Jackson? Yeah, it's about like an hour and 30 minutes from where I'm from.
Yeah, I'm flying in. Yeah, I'm flying into Jackson. I'll probably be there for a couple of days and come back. But Roach, man, I appreciate you, fam, man. Mississippi,
okay,
stand up, my brother. Salute, fam.
Already, coach. Already.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you get what I'm saying, man. So right now, that man did his thing. That man did his thing last night. He made that shit look easy, very easy. And you know, it's gonna be hard for any fighter to beat that guy, Devin Haney. That dude is a good fighter. He's a special fighter. It's gonna be hard for somebody to beat him because you're gonna have to hold on, because you gotta know how to get around his lead hand. You got to know how to get around his lead hand. You better have some footwork. If all you have is power, you're not going to beat him just with power. You got to have some footwork. You better know how to work. You better know how to work that stick. You better know how to control the distance and range. What he's very, very good at. Devin Haney's strengths are this. Now, he has very good stamina. He don't get tired. Got a little winded against Lomachenko, but you get what I'm saying? He got very good stamina. He has an excellent jab. He has some of the best timing in boxing. His timing is on point. Timing beat everything, right? Very good timing, and he has excellent footwork. And he fights with poise. In order to beat him, you're going to have a lot of those different tangibles in order to beat him. Again, I don't want to talk about no hypothetical matches. Fuck the hypotheticals. Right now, if the niggas ain't fighting, I don't want to talk about it. Don't tell me nothing about how great a fighter is if he ain't fighting these other niggas. I don't want to hear that shit. Because the nigga ain't great to me. Whoever y'all say great is, they not great to me. Especially if he ain't fighting them other motherfuckers. Right now, Devin Haney doing his thing. It is what it is. He fought Lomachenko, beat him. Some say he lost to that. Fine. He fought Lomachenko, beat him. In his very next fight, he fought another champion, Regis Prograis, in his weight division, his first fight. First fight. No warm-ups, no tune-ups, no nothing. So, his last two fights. Let's go. I'll call him. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Just going on is Rob from New York.
Rob from New York. Talk to me.
Now, just calling to, I would say, I don't know if this would be kind of like eating crow, but Devin proved me wrong. You know, like I had called on Friday. I told you that I had him winning probably 116, 112 easy, but, you know, there was going to be a lot of holding and grabbing and, you know, it was going to be a boring fight, but he showed a lot more and he proved, I think even you, because, you know, you had mentioned also as well that you didn't know if that power was going to come miraculously after gaining 5 pounds. But I don't even think like you need knockout power, and he showed it. You just need someone to have fighters respect you whenever they try coming in and try bullying you, because you saw that with Regis. The minute that he got dropped, that threw whatever the game plan he had down the window. He was just shocked. He was just like, I really don't know what to do now, because if I try to move this way, he's just gonna counter me with the right hand. So I was truly impressed. I know that I had given you a list of my top on Friday, but I would really have to reconsider everything after what I just saw. And maybe I say these things because I am biased, because I'm a big Lomachenko fan. I had him pretty much either a draw or losing by 1 round. But at the end of the day, the performance that he gave out, it was really good. Regardless of what people say that about, you know, it was a tailor-made matchup for him. He over-exceeded expectations, and I got to give him props, regardless of what opinions I have about Devin. That's all, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. And to piggyback off of what Rod said, he said some say this is a tailor-made fight for him. That could be true to a degree. I wouldn't disagree with that. Regis Prograis style was tailor-made for Devin Haney. I wouldn't disagree with that. But the thing I would say is, some of your favorite fighters who you guys say that's King Kong and they'll beat Devin Haney and beat all these other guys, guess what? They fighting tailor-made fights as well. But the thing is, they fighting lower class tailor-made fighters. lower class C level, B level fighters. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. But he beat this dude 12 rounds to 0. Literally. He beat Regis Prograis. I've never seen anybody beat a Regis Prograis like that. Now, styles make fights. Josh Taylor is bigger than Devin Haney. But Josh Taylor doesn't fight like Devin Haney. Devin Haney is a pure boxer at heart. He's a pure boxer at heart. And he's hold on. And his strengths are this. He understands how to keep the distance in range. He knows how to use his jab. He knows how to set his shots up. He keeps the distance in range. So even if you got in the ring with someone, you get what I'm saying? Like he know he take that little short half step back, and he know, okay, as soon as you come over, drop that straight right and get out of the way. He has very, very good instincts as well. Like this dude here is pretty good. And that kid from Henderson, Nevada, the one who you guys say is soft, okay, fine. Can you please send some of these hard gangster hood dudes to go beat this soft kid from the suburbs? Please. Send your best hood gangster guy from your city who supposed to run through this guy. Send him and fight him. Please do that. Please. Other than that, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm calling. What's your name when you calling from?
It's Mayo from the show. What's going on, Coach?
Mayo, talk to me, fam.
Hey, congratulations, man. Congratulations on your 30,000, man.
Oh, man.
See you.
Yeah, I appreciate
before
that,
the ears up, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, fam.
All that hard work. Fair enough. What's up?
Yeah.
But, man, that fucking fight last night, it wasn't exactly how I said it, man. Regis was fundamentally flawed. He does not have an inside game, man. And it's sad because he got all the dimensions for it, but he's just a counterpuncher. Boxing Devin Haney, a pure fighter. Devin Haney put it on him, man. It went like I thought. I didn't expect Devin Haney to have as much pop on his shots, though. That was shocking.
I mean,
you know what I mean? He hurt Regis like most times.
No, I wouldn't say Regis don't have an inside game. Regis, because him and Josh Taylor, they had a really good inside fight, but Regis couldn't get on the inside. That's the problem. In order for him to have an inside game against Devin Haney, he had to get on the inside. He literally could not get on the inside. And when he did get on the inside, Devin made him pay with that straight right hand. I caught him with a left uppercut. It was one punch he hit Regis Prograis with, and it was so sweet. He feinted him like he was going to throw the jab with his left hand. He feinted with the jab, right? Regis Prograis covered up, and when he feinted, he came under. And he came under the guard with an uppercut and snapped his hand up. I say, bro, the way he's setting this shit up, like he couldn't get on the inside. And if Devin Haney was so pillow fisted, I'm looking at Regis Prograis' face. He was so pillow fisted, according to what they say. But why he didn't run his ass in there? He couldn't run in there. And he said it last night. Nah, man, that motherfucker, he ain't got no one punch knockout power, but he got enough to keep a motherfucker off of him. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. He did that, man. He did that. He did that, bro. I didn't think he was going to beat him 12 rounds like that. He beat that man 12 rounds to 0, bro. Literally.
I gave Regis a 1 round.
Maybe the first round.
I thought Regis was. I thought it was going to be 10-2. I ain't going to front. I thought it was going to be 10-2. I gave Regis the first round, but that was a swing round. Even that round was a swing round.
Yeah.
I was just being generous. But Devin, man, he put it on him.
And if it's a swing round, it's always going to go to the A-side fighter. So you probably get that swing round to Devin Haney, and it's 12 rounds to 0. It was a shutout.
Real talk. Fucking damn straight, man. Regis' face was. Yeah, he was like, by the time the 6th round, his face was getting all swollen up. Devin didn't look like he had a mark on him. I mean, came out there fresher than he came in, I mean, I got one question for Regis Prograis. Did you scratch the nigga? Did you at least scratch Devin Haney? Did you scratch him? Did you? He said 36 punches in 12 rounds. You do the math on that. I ain't a mathematician. Ain't that 4 punches a round?
Yeah, 4 punches a round.
Average.
Did you spit on the nigga? Did you have any sweat land on him? Like, when you swung at him, did the wind that came from your punches, did the wind hit him? Like, bro, like, the man didn't have a scratch on his face. He wasn't tired. He looked in the 12th round, he looked the same way he did in the first round. Like, bro, did you like...
You want to know the worst part about it? The worst part about it was, like, all that shit talking in the build-up, right? He was like, man, we ain't supposed to tell you he really a bum and I'm levels above him. It's like a L like that. When you take an L like that, he dominates you every round.
Yeah.
Forget the damage you take psychologically. He just showed you're not what you thought you was.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Nah. I mean,
that confidence got to be like.
Regis Prograis is a good fighter. But this is what happens. When you have a good fighter that faces a great fighter, this is what happens. Devin Haney is a great fighter. No matter how much people who may not like him say, they may not like him, they may not like Bill Haney, guess what? But he's a great fighter. And guess what? Your fighter won't fight him. Because all I'm hearing is,
people.
Go ahead.
The only people on 140 I think that could be Devin is Gary Antoine and Suburbs. That's just stylistically. I don't even think Gary Antoine is a greater fighter than Devin. I just think like stylistically, his inside game, he inside fighter. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get on the inside.
Yeah,
and that'd be a great fight stylistically.
Yeah,
like I want to see that.
I wouldn't mind seeing that fight, but Gary Antoine ain't got no defense. He rushes in very, very wild. He's a wild fighter. He reminds me a lot of a Sean Porter and Devin Haney. I would love to see that fight. But I think he gonna be walking in all kind of shit. He ain't gonna be able to play bully ball with Devin Haney. That shit ain't gonna work. But anyways, I salute you, fam. I salute you. Thank you for calling, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
James Lee, coach. How you doing, my guy?
James Lee, talk to me.
What I say to you, coach?
What's that?
What I say to you the other day when I just called you?
Yeah, you said a lot of stuff. So
what I say? What I say that how this fight was gonna turn out?
Oh man, I don't even remember. I know a lot of people. Said a lot of stuff. So
see,
what you? I know you picked Devin to win, but I don't remember specifically what you said. But
man, I said he was gonna beat the shit out of Regis. Reason being, Regis is one dimensional, bro.
Yeah.
Like, but see, like this is the mistake that we have, right? In boxing, people want to only recognize the people that they get a chance to see, right? So if they only putting certain fighters in our face and they're fighting certain fighters, right? That's all that we see. But if you literally watch Regis's fight, I'm talking about. I done went down and watched every fight he done had.
I've been watching.
That's visible for me to see.
I've been watching Regis Prograis for the past 7 years. But go ahead.
And did any of his fights make you believe that he was going to do anything with Devin Haney?
I mean, but back then, no one even thought about that he was going to even face Devin Haney. But last night, but hear me out. Last night, go ahead.
But looking at Regis' style of fight, coach. Did you really believe that he was going to beat Devin Haney?
James Lee, if you listen to the show, I predicted Devin Haney to beat Regis Prograis by unanimous decision.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
No, I know that, coach. That's what I'm saying to you. But I'm saying people want to act like, because people want to put stuff in their mind like this can happen or that can happen. Yeah, you got fighters that have a punch of chance, right? But looking at Regis' style of fight, out of every fight that I've watched Regis fight, in no shape, form, or fashion could I ever say out of my mouth that Regis was going to beat Devin Haney.
Okay, well, you basically you said what 95% of the people said that you didn't say nothing. You didn't say nothing that 95% of the people didn't say. Everyone knew that Devin Haney had a tactical advantage over Regis Prograis. He had the longer arm reach. He was a younger guy. Devin Haney was a 4 or 5 to 1 favorite to beat the guy. So you just stated the obvious, to be honest with you.
Fact. And that's what I'm saying. Like, so you'll get the delusional fans, right? That'll get in their feelings and just because they don't like the fighter, right? They'll say that. Like, but even if I didn't like Devin Haney, me watching boxing and knowing what I'm watching, ain't no way, shape, form, or fashion that I would have ever said that Devin would beat Regis. And I ain't gonna take long, coach. But like I said the other day, check this out. He'll do the same thing to Subriel Matias. And let me tell you why, Coach. Let me tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because Subriel Matias is not a technician. He don't have no technical skills. Subriel Matias boxes like a Mexican. All he want to do is get in close to you and just throw the heat. Throw the heat.
Yeah,
the same thing will happen to Subriel Matias.
Defensively, one of the big flaws that I see from Subriel Matias, he's a great fighter. I call him,
he don't have no defense.
I call him a Puerto Rican assassin. But I say this, he doesn't have any defense. He gets hit a lot. He gets hit a lot. So someone that's a really, really good boxer, stylistically like a Devin Haney, he can give someone like Subriel Matias problems. Especially if he can keep that pace up for 12 rounds. But I'm just saying, I just want to see all these top guys fight each other. Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez are fighting the top guys, in my opinion. And that's the name guys, the guys who are ranked the best, in their divisions, according to a lot of the different boxing scribes and stuff like that, and guys who are champions in their division, the top guys, pound for pound guys. So I gotta give them pound for pound guys are just top 5 in their division. They are doing that. And so, I can't take that from them. So, but go ahead, James. I'll let you wrap it up.
All right, Coach. Yeah, fact, man. But much respect due to young Devin Haney for doing what I thought he was going to do from the gate. It wasn't no surprise to me. I'm not no Haney hater. I just don't believe he can beat Tank. That's all.
All right. Well, I didn't want listen. I ain't want to bring Tank up because I know you said can't nobody have a show without bringing up Tank. Yeah. But you the one that brought him up. You the one brought him up. I just wanted to put that out there on the record, my brother.
No doubt. Yeah. All right. No doubt.
Okay. Well, shout out to James Lee, man. Be more, stand up. Hey, shout out to doggone, shout out to my sister Food Revolution. Who else here? Food Revolution is here. Shout out to Marty King Boxing. Shout out to Reborn 325. What's going on, fam? Let's see what we got here. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? I'm from Brooklyn, man.
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. Talk to me, fam.
Oh, good fight last night, man. Good fight. I got to repeat this again, though. Everybody infatuated with the bullshit, man. All that shit they were talking in the press conference, you seen after the fight, man, they good sports, but that shit was cool, man. I like that, man. But, that's for a great fight. His fundamental game is so solid, he makes shit look easy, man. It's like he mastered the range and distance.
Yeah.
And it's like when you got them long arms, if you can master that, man, like nobody's in range to hit you, and you only inside when you need to be. So he had him looking a fool, man. Clean sweep. This is like, to me, in my opinion, knowing what I know about Devin and like all the years of putting sparring on the internet, it shows like his level of experience is way. He only 23, but he been doing this against top guys in the gym for so long, and that's showing that. His turnout game is crazy. Like with pivots.
Yes, pivots, yeah.
Yo, you gotta give his pop some credit, man, because he looked fantastic in there. In my opinion, just like all the fundamentals he mastered again. And I got a little thing for you. I did some correspondence with Friday. I picked my son up from school, and they had Tyson was in the city. He's doing like something at a dispensary out here. So long story short, they wouldn't let me in because I had my son with me. He's only 6, so he got to be 21. So anyway, I ran into Luther Bella. And I talked to him a little bit. He was basically talking about Cambosa's Lomo working on something in Australia. So I'm just, dropping that for the channel and shit. But other than that, man, I enjoyed the show last night, man. Great show. I'm going to get off the line. Peace, baby.
All right, shout out to Yamas, man. Shout out to Yamas. Shout out to Matthew Bishop in the building, man. The one Mr. Hammer's in the building. Mike the Mobile Mechanic, Preacher Joe, Marty King Boxing, Sheila from Cali, Food Revolution. Who else? Do we have Mimi 24 in here? I thought. Hey, shout out to Quentin Gilliams. Quentin, what's going on, fam? Quentin, what's going on? What's going on, fam? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Mark from Oakland.
Mark from Oakland. Talk to me.
Yeah, Coach, I was wrong about that Devin Haney fight. Not about Haney winning, but about Haney putting on a boring fight. That man put on a clinic. I got to give him his props. He did his thing. You know, fucking. I was thinking, man.
Are you on a Bluetooth?
Haney. Nah, I'm over here driving on this punk ass windy freeway. Let me jump off.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You can go ahead and talk. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was thinking Haney has to have the best resume of any fighter under 30 right now. Like, not just what he's done, but the names on his resume. Because, you know, everybody basically looks at, well, I'm not going to say everybody because there's a lot of exceptions. But most people look at boxing through the eyes of Floyd Mayweather. How many champions or belt holders, as you call them, have you fought? You know, how, you know, are you undefeated? All this other shit, right? And just based on that criteria, Haney by far got the best resume under 30. Because, I mean, he got a gang of champions on that resume, something most of these guys, Tank included, just do not have. You know, and what I'm loving is what Bill Haney is doing for his son now. It took a minute to sink in, but the way I'm looking at it, he basically got all of Tank's biggest cheerleaders, put them on the team, doing everything Tank ain't doing. And it's like, now what's your excuse for not promoting my son, hyping up my son, building up my son? You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Once you see, like, a master plan at work and you see it executed to perfection, got to give it up for both of them, Coach. You know, he's not my favorite fighter, but I love what they're doing. It's impressive.
All right, shout out to Mark from Oakland. Salute, fam. Yeah, Bill Haney is a genius. Bill Haney is a genius. I do love what Bill is doing. Bill is very, very smart. He knows there's a lot of people out there that don't like him. He relishes in that. He know that there's certain fighters that have that are part of the popular crowd, the popularity crowd. I don't even want to mention the guy's name, but James Lee mentioned his cousin's name, and I don't want to mention him because, you know, James did say that, hey, can't nobody have a podcast without mentioning Tank's name. But James Lee was the first one to mention Tank's name. So I literally trying to stay away from Tank's name. I don't want to talk about Tank. There's nothing to talk about. You know, Tank is fighting Roland Romero and Isaac Cruz and Hector Garcias. Devin Haney is fighting Lomachenko's and Regis Prograis. Teofimo Lopez is fighting Lomachenko's and Josh Taylor's. So there's no comparison. I don't even want to talk about that, to be honest with you. So please don't bring his name up no more. Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie from New York, talk to me.
How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing good.
All right. Coach, real quick, man. Devin Haney, man, he made a believer out of me. That boy's nice. He's got skill. I'm happy for him. Him and Tio, I feel they're about to take over 140. These boys moved up, you know, for 135, went to a new division, and they look very, very impressive. And to me, they dominated the two top guys, right? And Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis. So these two, man, they're in a collision course. Sooner or later, they're going to meet. It's going to be an excellent fight. Again, man, Haney, man, I'm so happy for him, to be honest with you, man, because, you know, we got to give him credit, man. He's fighting the fight, and again, he's got the legacy, man. All that other shit, it seems like he doesn't care about it, man. Money and all that shit, that's going to come. Fight the fight, you know what I'm saying? And, bro, you're going to win fight's over sooner or later. But again, man, I just want to congratulate him and peace out to everybody in the chat. And that's my call, Coach. I'll talk to you soon. Later, man.
James from New York. Yeah, Bill Haney. And listen, I told y'all, Bill Haney's a politician. He's the politician. I told you, he's the politician. Bill could talk a cat off a fish truck. But Bill Haney, I will address all the super chats. Bill Haney is very, very smart what he's doing. Like, if you look at it from a lot of these dudes looking at it from an emotional standpoint. I'm looking at it from a business standpoint. I had a conversation with Bill. Bill is a very, very smart dude. He got everybody talking about him, and he keeps the attention on his son. He knows how to stir the pot. He make his haters watch everything Devin Haney does, and he sold out an arena last night. That's what you do. That's what you do. You make a motherfucker hate you so much that they focus all of their energy on you, right? And then you just keep doing the work. And then they're going to keep hating and just keep doing more. Then Bill going to keep doing this thing. And it's marketing 101. Marketing 101 is all about, let me teach y'all a little something because I have a marketing background. Marketing is all about tapping into the emotions of the buyer. When I market to you, like people who are in sales, all of that is marketing, right? In sales, because they have to take marketing classes and stuff like that. People who are really, really good salesmen, they understand how to tap into the emotions of their respected customer or of their mark. They know how to do that. Carla, what's your name? You call it from?
L from Kansas City.
L from Kansas City, talk to me.
Hey, yeah, I'm really proud of Devin Haney from last night's performance. It was good to see him out there. It really makes you think that, man, 135 must have been killing him, because what I was most impressed with and what I kind of expected was he was going to slow down around that 8th or 9th round and probably start getting tagged a little bit. He didn't. He kept his same stamina and energy from round 1 through round 12. He didn't fade. He definitely looked bigger and stronger than Regis. But just from his performances, even with Cambosis, it's like, okay, he gets a little tired. You know, in the later rounds, he starts getting hit a little bit more. So I was kind of looking for that, and that was my concern. But, I mean, he kept the game plan going. He didn't fade. He like you said, he didn't get touched. I mean, 36 punches landed. That's just horrible for Regis. I do give Regis props for being honest and just saying, hey, he was better than I thought. A lot of guys, I mean, we all been watching boxing for years. We hear all the excuses. I don't want to make any excuses, but let me give you this.
Yeah.
He didn't. He said he was better than I thought. He was honest about the power. He said he got the one punch power, but he makes you feel it. You stay off of him. And I was just like, man, I was like, appreciate that, Regis. Before Devin Haney, I was thoroughly impressed. I thought he would win, but I didn't think it would be, 12-0. I didn't think that. I thought it'd be maybe 8-4, but he did 12-0. He never faded. He looked good the whole fight. And I'm looking forward to what's next in his career for his who wants to step up. Those other fighters, it makes me look at Shakur Stevenson a little differently too, because you claimed he was so easy, yet you didn't do nothing, and and then your last performance wasn't worth shit. So I don't know, but Devin Haney, I salute him today. I salute him.
All right, man. Salute. Shout out to L from KC. Salute, fam. The fight. Do you guys remember the question that I asked Bill Haney? I said, the fight I want to see Bill, if y'all get by Regis Prograis. Remember, I interviewed Bill on a Wednesday. I said, Tuesday. I said, if y'all get by, Monday. I said, if y'all get by Regis Prograis, the fight I want to see y'all make is Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. I said, that fight would be massive. Imagine seeing Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez bantering, talking shit to each other. Both of them are great, phenomenal fighters, have a tremendous skill set, and they're young and in their primes. See, that's another thing, too. When you fight these dudes that are prime guys, that's another thing. And guess what? So you got Devin Haney and Teofimo going at it, the banter, and then you got T. Diddy. You got Devin Haney and Teofimo going at it, and then you got T. Diddy and Bill Haney talking shit to each other. T. Diddy and Dollar Bill talking shit. That fight will be massive. Lord have mercy. True. Shout out to Mr. T for dropping that quarter of a dub. He said the Reggie belt holder wouldn't fight Crying Ryan without the rehydration clause in the catch weight. He said he's not fighting Devin without him being a nerve fed. Okay. Shout out to Damn It Coach dropping that $2 super chat. He said that what you say, fam? Hold on. Carla, hold on. He said that was a schooling. I get you trying to say that was a schooling. He made Regis look C-level. Yeah, pretty much. Shout out to Quentin. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He said good job, Dev. Good job, Bill, for calling out fighters for charging top notch. He said the fighting bottom shelf fighters. He said, and fighting bottom shelf fighters. He say duck season is over. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Like the narrative of you the cash cow, I got the money, I ain't got to fight nobody, but you got to fight them. That shit over with, bro. We trying to follow the Floyd Mayweather green print. That shit over with. Man, look, don't tell me what this nigga will do if he ain't fighting no goddamn body. If you ain't gonna fight the other top guys in the division, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want no fans telling me we automatically know we don't need to see that fight because we automatically know what he'll do. He knocking out heavyweights in sparring. Okay, well, if he knocking out heavyweights in sparring, why he won't fight these other guys that's 140 pounders? If he knocking out heavyweights in sparring and knocking out cruiserweights, it's like Ellie Setback, Ellie suck a nigga nutsack say, well, if he doing all of that, then goddamn it, why he won't knock out 140 pounders? I'm talking about the elite guys, the top guys, or the top and 135 pound guys. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Isaiah, San Diego, California. What's up, Coach?
Isaiah, talk to me.
Eating a little crow this morning, my friend. Eating a little crow this morning. What a masterful performance. Distance, footwork, speed. He buckled them. He knocked them down. He hurt them. What a great performance.
Yeah, it was. It was a good, really pretty good performance. Turned out a lot the way a lot of people thought it would be. They knew Devin was going to win by decision, but he made it look very, very one-sided. And not only that, he carried Regis Prograis. I'm pretty sure he carried him because Regis Prograis was out of there. All Devin Haney had to do, so you know what, I'm gonna become a little bit more assertive on the front foot and get this guy out of there. He did not have the energy to knock me out. His punches really couldn't hurt me whenever he did land. And by him being late on in the fight, he could have stopped him. I just think Devin Haney could have stopped him. Like literally, he could have got him out of there. From me watching this here, right? He was buckling them, wobbling them. He was staggering. I say, man, stumbling, rumbling, bumbling. I said, yeah, man, his legs gone. What I noticed with Regis Prograis, I think after the 8th round, once the 8th round hit, after the 8th round, his legs were gone. So when a person is stumbling so much and they're getting hit, that lets you know that his legs is going now because you don't sap this energy out of him. Now he's ready to go. He could have stopped him if he would have pressed on him. But I think he carried him. He carried that dude. That's just my opinion. I'm going to get Bill Haney on the show, and I'm going to ask him.
Yeah, I thought Regis could catch him at some point, but that never happened. You're right. After the 8th round, I thought he could have finished him. I wish he would have finished him.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish he would have put the exclamation point on it. But it was a good fight. It was a good fight.
All right, for sure. Shout out to Isaiah from San Diego. Yeah, man. Yeah, like I think Teofimo and Devin Haney, that's the next mega fight right there. Because Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney are great fighters. They're great fighters. Both of them are athletic fighters. They have very good footwork. You know, Teofimo Lopez has some pretty good feints himself. He's very quick. You know, he has punching power. You get what I'm saying? Like that'll be a hell of a fight right there. I think that Teofimo is going to have problems with Devin Haney's jab, though. He's going to have problems with Devin Haney's jab, and but outside of that, if he can get around that jab, you know, I would love to see what Teofimo can do because Teofimo Lopez is a great fighter. He was my favorite fighter at 135 before he moved up. Then the way he beat Lomachenko, stepped to him, he took it right to Lomachenko. So I really, really like Teofimo Lopez a lot. He do be talking crazy. I don't like when he go to talking crazy, but I accepted it. That's just what it is now. He don't went crazy, you know. But he steps up when he's fighting top level competition or the big name guys. You see the best of him. He fights. He can fight. You know what I mean? So I think that's the next fight, and I think Teofimo and Devin Haney, they would be more than willing to fight each other, in my opinion. It ain't gonna be none of that. Hopefully, it don't be none of that A-side shit and I'm a star and I'm selling out arenas. Niggas hide behind their money and hiding behind their coaches and promotional companies and their fan bases. Oh, I ain't with my fan. No, we ain't got to fight because we already know what we gonna do to them. And nigga, I got more money than you. Nigga, I'm the cash cow. Sir, what does that have to do with you proving that you're the best in the division? Well, I ain't got to do that. It's about working smarter, not harder. Oh, okay, so it's about ducking and cherry picking. All right, I get that. Ducking and cherry picking, that's fine. I get it. I get it. I know that's what it is. But don't tell Coach Malachi Williams. I'm going to tell y'all something. Don't call him bringing no niggas up to me that ain't fighting none of these guys. If you've been in a certain 135-pound division for a while and you ain't fought Lomachenko, but 2 niggas don't fought Lomachenko and don't move up to 140, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't care what you were doing in sparring to Ronald McDonald. I don't care what you did to Short Butt Shorty. I don't care what you did to Pork Chop Willie. I don't care, goddammit, if you sold out, goddammit, the biggest football stadium in America. I don't care nothing about none of that. Nigga, who you fought? And don't be criticizing another nigga for fighting the top names and praising yourself for not fighting them. It doesn't work that way. Not with me. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
True.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
True.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. These niggas like, bro, I'm sick of these niggas. Hey, Bless, I'm sick of these niggas, man. Like, for real, though. I'm sick of these niggas. It's the same old shit. I'm sick of these niggas. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. I ain't impressed with the niggas. I'm not. I ain't impressed with them. I'm just telling you, I ain't impressed with them. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna fight them. Them niggas ain't gonna fight it. He ain't gonna fight them other dudes that's fighting the other guys. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
True.
I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm not me. I am not trying to hear.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro hand.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. I swear to God, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm like, man, look here, man. It is what it is, man. Like, Dev did his thing last night. You got those other guys at 140. You know, we got Super Matthias. We got Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia. I see all the banter that's going on. Tank, you know, Oscar De La Hoya saying that we need to make that fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia next. I see all that shit. Now, I believe Oscar. I believe Oscar want the smoke. Oscar is not, you know what I mean? Ever since, because listen, we don't need to put no fighters in the witness protection program. If these niggas are what you say they is, goddamn it, then I want to see something. If they are what you say they is. It seems to me that, this is what it seems like to me. It seems to me that these boxing fans and these trainers don't have faith in their fighter. They ain't got faith in them. Like, one thing I say about Bill Haney, y'all can say what you want to say about Dollar Bill. You ain't got to like him. It doesn't matter. I don't give a damn, right? You don't like him, you don't like him. But guess what? He running around saying, we want to fight this dude. We want to fight Lomachenko. We want to fight Teofimo Lopez. We want to fight this guy. We want to fight that guy. He's saying that. Other niggas saying, man, he always want to bring my name up. Why he bringing my name up? He can't do an interview without bringing up my name. What kind of bitch ass shit is that? One nigga, y'all, I want to fight Lomachenko. He fight him. I want to fight Regis Prograis. He fight him. Man, why that nigga bringing my name up? I'm just saying, dog. We already know what I do to him. What he bringing my name up for? God. Oh, boy, this shit right here, boy, this shit is pussy, dog. This shit is cunt coochie. I've never bro. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. These are some of the softest gangsters I've ever seen in my life. Nigga, I grew up watching James Lights Out Tony, Marvelous Marvelin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Tommy the Hitman Hearns, Iran Barkley, Azuma Nelson, Antonio Barrera, Julio Cesar Chavez, Pernell Whitaker, Julian Jackson, Aaron the Hulk Pryor, niggas, Alexis Aguero, like niggas who fought each other in their primes. Niggas today hide behind their trainers. They hide behind Ellie sucking nigga nutsack. They hide behind the hype men. They hide behind their fans. They hide behind their promoters. Why screaming that I'm the best, I'm the cash cow, and I'll knock out all of those guys that I have no intentions of fighting? True. And I'm not supposed to pull out my pom-poms and jump on the bandwagon because this the popular nigga on social media. Because he got a 95% casual fan base, don't know shit about boxing. They wouldn't know a check left hook from a fish hook. Or a check left hook from a checkbook. I don't know, but all the casuals say the nigga he the one. True. What's your boxing criteria? This is Coach Malachi's boxing criteria. Level of competition, who you fought. How many top 10 fighters have you fought? Did you dominate the weight division if you stayed there for a while? How many career-defining fights have you had? Career-defining fights is fights that you have against top names. Did you fight the best in that division? The best fighters in whichever division that you're in. This is my criteria. I hold every fighter to this. Whether they are a black fighter, white fighter, Hispanic fighter, Asian fighter, whether they're a fighter from the United States, whether they from Texas, Florida, Georgia, DC, New York, California, Chicago, doesn't matter. UK, China, Asia, Japan, anywhere. It doesn't matter. I hold them to this criteria. I don't have a fanboy criteria. I don't care if your fighter wear purses. I don't care if your fighter has ice. I don't care if your fighter sold out in the arena fighting whole head cheese. I don't care if your fighter have driving Lambos or suicide doors. I don't care if your fighter got pretty red bones. I don't care if your fighter got a whole lot of money. It's a whole lot of people got a whole lot of money. What the fuck does that got to do with you fighting these other niggas that you say you'll beat? True. Nigga, you been in that division. Nigga, you been boxing for what, 10 years now? 10, 11 years now? Something of that sort? I'm just saying, B. I'm just saying. I'm just stating the obvious. You get what I'm saying? And again, I ain't saying no names. I'm just throwing it out there. Again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. I'm calling it the way I see it. Call what's your name when you calling from?
This is Dory from Cypress, Texas, outside of Houston.
You say Dory?
Yeah.
Dory from Cypress. Talk to me, fam. Cypress, Texas. Talk to me.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but I just second a few things. Coach, last night your commentary was off the chain as usual.
Oh, thanks, man.
Coach. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you good, brother. I can hear you.
Oh, shit, what happened?
No, I can
Coach, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on. You're going to have to call back, man. I think he got a bad reception. I can hear him, but he couldn't hear me. I can hear him, but he couldn't hear me. Shout out to Cool K, man. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Nick Rich. Shout out to Nick. So what's going on, sis? What's going on, Nick? You see what I'm saying? What's going on, sis? Shit, right now, man. Right now, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. The only fighters I'm supporting, I don't care who you are, the only fighters that Coach Malachi is supporting, I'm supporting the fighters who are fighting the top guys in their division. I'm not supporting fighters who fighting these low-level niggas that's hyped up by the promotional company. While you saying I ain't got to fight these other guys. Those ain't no big fights, but Hogehead Cheese is. Because you don't know Hogehead, that don't mean he ain't no good fighter now. Hogehead good. Yeah, but you saying you'll beat these other niggas that you said you'll easily run through. Okay, prove it. Because these other dudes are proving it by fighting each other. Well, nah, we ain't got the fight deal. These niggas what? But I'm telling you, listen, man, your fan base pussy, dog. Your fan base is pussy. Them niggas is scared. Your fan base, your trainers, and your promoters is scared. I'm just calling it like it is. I'm calling what's your name when you calling from?
I'm sorry, Coach. This is Dory from Cypress, Texas. Again, my phone went dead on me.
I got you, fam.
All right, Coach, a couple of things. Number one, you off the chain today. Thanks for coming in live. Number two, you don't want today. You letting them have it today, Coach.
Yeah,
You letting them have it.
These niggas got me hot today, man. I'm sitting there watching what these niggas saying on Dora. I'm sitting there watching what they saying on Twitter and YouTube and Facebook groups. I said, man, I wasn't even gonna go live today, right? I said, man, I'm tired of this shit. Let me just do a quick live, man. I'm tired of this shit.
Hey man, somebody put your name in their mouth on a video today live talking about you talk about them every day. I'm like, I don't know if you know about that, but
you
anyway.
talking about the janitor? Talking about janitor party? You talking about janitor party? Hey, this nigga here, man. This dude one of my biggest fans, dog. Like, this dude been clout chasing me for a minute. This nigga put my name, this nigga put my name in his titles and uses my face as his thumbnail. Who's talking about who?
Yeah, it was crazy, Coach. It was crazy. So I just want to let you know you on one today. Last night your commentary was amazing as usual. As usual last night. And lastly, before I go,
yes, sir.
I just wanted to say, throw in some ideas, man, and see what you think about this idea. Everybody know T.O. and Devin Haney. They need to fight.
Yeah.
They need to fight. Everybody want to see that fight. What about Devin Haney, T.O. Lopez, once in Vegas, a rematch clause to guarantee a 2-fight, the other one in Madison Square Garden, and then when Devin Haney take care of T.O. 2 times, then he can deal with Ryan Garcia in Crypto Arena in L.A., go get that bag, and once that's all over with, him and T-Bud Crawford at 147, maybe in 2025. I just want to hear what you think about that.
Yeah, man. Dora, that ain't none of that gonna happen, man. The T-Bud Crawford thing, that ain't happening. Neither one of them guys gonna get Bud. And then so let's just focus on getting the first fight with Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. Let's focus on that. And we can get that fight. I think that fight would be phenomenal. I like Teofimo Lopez a lot. I like Devin Haney a lot. Those guys have proved to me that they are willing to fight the best guys in their respective divisions. So they don't have a problem with that. Both of them are young, around the same age. I would love to see that fight, man. And I'm very optimistic that we would get that fight. I'm optimistic we'll get that fight. I'm very optimistic we'll get that fight. I'm hoping that we can get it. I'm gonna be pressing Bill. I'm gonna be pressing Bill for that fight. You can believe that.
I was just gonna say, last word is, it's a beautiful thing to see Bill Haney support his boy like that, man. And that's a real good look for boxing and the whole Black American community. It's also a good thing to see T.O. Sr. represent his son like that. It's so good to see fathers representing their son, their families, and it's a real good look for us as men. So shout out to you, Coach. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm tuning in.
All right, shout out to Dora, man. It's, Cypress, Texas, stand up, man. Yeah, I would love to see that fight. Suburbs Matias. Suburbs Matias want to smoke. I'm hearing that they say, well, I don't know how true this is, but what was on Twitter, they said that Teofimo Lopez want to fight Suburbs Matias. He want to fight him, and they sent them an offer or something of that sort. And Suburbs Matias' team said that they admitted it. I don't know how true this is because I haven't heard it from his team, but this what was on Twitter. But Suburbs Matias said he hurt his hand, so they want to try to revisit that fight later on next year. So I don't know, but we got to get these fights, man. We got to get these fights. I'm not in the hypothetical business. Not in the hypothetical business. Not in the fanboy business. As you guys know, I run a lot of these niggas off. They ain't stopping there. We got over 30,000 subscribers. It's not what I'm doing working. Because my channel is not, we're not the fanboy channel. And I'm not going to cater to the fanboys. I don't give a fuck about how popular your fighter is, or what type of earrings he's wearing, or how many YouTube channels he has backing him. I don't care nothing about that shit. I'm a boxing fan. I love the sport of boxing. That started a YouTube channel. That's it. No different from you, but I started a YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel is doing very well. My haters help me grow. I depend on my haters to help me, and they do a very good job. My haters love me so much that they hate watch me. Did you get what I'm saying? And they have been some of the, just like the guys who love me, a lot of the supporters, you guys love and really support me, but my haters really love and support me as well. It's love in reverse, hate. You get what I'm saying? And they do a very, very good job at it. And I'm counting on you to continue to do the job that you're doing on our road to 40,000. I'm depending on you. Hate watch me, say what you want to say, but guess what? Just keep supporting. True. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time of TI is.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? But a name. Do you have a name? Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Just wanted to thank Al Heyman. You just wanted to thank Al Heyman. I didn't do that earlier. Just wanted to thank him. It is what it is. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm not here to argue with the nigga. I'm not arguing with niggas. I'm not doing that. I'm not here to tongue wrestle with you about your feelings, about your emotions. Well, I feel like this, and I want to argue, and I want to do this, and why you don't believe in what I believe? Why you don't think the way I think? Man, look here, man. Like, I'm not getting involved in the emotions of another man.
You want to argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Yeah, man, I look like on a live arguing with niggas all day. Look here, man, we just going to agree to disagree, man. Other than that, that's it. No, nigga, I want to argue. Look, bro, I'm not going to be tongue wrestling with you. I do not have a WWF championship belt in tongue wrestling. Not going to do that, sir. We are going to agree to disagree. There's nothing that you're going to say that I'm going to agree with. There's nothing I'm going to say that you're going to agree with. So once we come to that conclusion, the conversation is over. You get what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. Shout out to Larry Lopez. Shout out to Larry Lopez, man. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Larry Lopez. Shout out to Yamas in the building, man. Swift 718. Hey, Swift, what's up, man? Man, Swift 718, what's happening, man? Shout out to Gumby. Who else we got in here, man? Oh, okay, we got VA Money Group in here. Okay, VA is in the building. Shout out to my sister Nick Rich in the building. Shout out to Nick Rich. Hey, what did it say? She said you're bugging. Bill and T.O. Senior would be pure entertainment. Hey, Nick, listen, I would do anything, pause. I got to say pause, of course. But listen, I'm as a Blake to that because I don't want nobody taking crazy. But listen, bro, we can get Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez to fight each other. That's magic. The press, if you think that this fight with Devin and Regis Prograis was magic from a salesman standpoint, because they sold that fight. They're the reason why they sold that arena sold out, right? And they had to open up more seats. They sold out their first 15,000 tickets, and they had to open up, I think, like 1,000 or 2,000 more. So it was like 16,000 plus in there, right? Teofimo, you know what I mean? Listen, you got T Diddy.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we got Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have. So when I called him up, I was like, "Yo, what do you think? What do you think, Eddie? If we bring the belts together?" And Eddie said, "That shit is a good idea." I think the only person I can beat Canelo right now is like maybe 4 years or 5 years from now, my son.
Like Triple G and Canelo and all these guys, they're bums, bro. They're bums.
But once Teofimo became undisputed,
Caller, hold on.
Look how many champions we got that's undisputed now.
Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Calling from Nashville, man.
What's your name is, fam? AJ, where you calling from? Nashville. Talk to me, fam.
Man, I've been seeing you holding it down. You've been saying your opinion and stuff. But I just want to know why people acting like ass whoopings that Devin Haney giving out is not, like, that ain't something people want to see. Like, I know knockouts is what everybody want to see, but I'm a Floyd fan. I've been watching ass whoopings. Like, I like tacticians. Is that not exciting? Is that not what people pay their money for? Is it just knockouts?
I mean, everybody has their opinion on what they like. Some people like boxing matches. Some people like people who knock people out. Some people like pretty much what you saw last night with Devin Haney. That was pretty much very similar to, hey, look, I'm not gonna be running. I'm gonna be right here mid range, and I'm gonna be hitting your ass all night long, and you can't hit me, and I'm gonna be right here. So that's what you call slick boxing. You know, that's slick boxing. You know, he understood the distance, measured it, used his advantages to his favor. He had a 5-inch arm reach, and he did what he was supposed to do. We knew, a lot of people knew that was going to happen. Didn't know it was going to be a 12-round 0 decision. You know, he pitched a shutout against Regis Prograis, a fighter who I think very highly of. But it just let me know that Devin Haney is an elite fighter. And when you have these elite fighters fight certain fighters, fight these other top guys who were champions in their divisions, and fighting other guys, you know, it is what it is. So that's just the way I see it. You know, everybody, I can't get mad at someone if they don't like a certain fighter for his style. You know, everybody's not going to see it the way you see it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. That was a good fight. It was a good fight in my opinion. I liked it a lot.
100, just checking in one time.
All right, shout out to AJ Nashville. Salute to you, fam. Thank you for calling the show, brother. Yeah, man. Listen, bro, I would love to see that fight, boy. Teofimo Lopez, T. Diddy, and Dollar Bill. You know what I mean? Listen, T. Diddy and Dollar Bill. Bro, to get that press conference, as much shit as Bill Haney told, and as much shit as T. Diddy, Teofimo Sr. told, that will be priceless. And I'm gonna tell you young fighters something out there too. If you got a nigga in your division who doing a whole lot of this, and he got a fan base that don't want him to fight nobody, want to keep him fighting C-level and B-level competition, and want to put him in the witness protection program, what you fighters should do, don't worry about that fighter. Just continue to fight the other big names around him. Because anytime you fight these other big names, that this nigga who they say is a killer now fighting, everybody gonna start looking at this nigga crazy like, okay, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but this nigga fought the guy that's in your division, you won't even fight him. Then he fought that guy. Okay, hold on now. Wait a minute. See, you can't sit around and wait on a motherfucker. And that's my advice to Devin Haney. Don't be sitting around waiting on motherfuckers. You continue to fight. You continue to fight those big name guys. Continue to fight them, because your light is going to out. It doesn't matter how many haters or detractors you have. If you continue to do what you're doing, your light is going to outshine that shit. Because this guy's talking what he'll do to you and other fighters that's on your caliber. You are actually doing it. So there's a difference between talking it and doing it. See, I'm the type of guy, I don't want to hear hypothetical boxing matches. I want to see it. If you're telling me like James likes out Tony, he showed me what he'll do. Why he calling out the other champions? Because he want to beat the other champions. He want to fight them, and he fought them. The duty of a champion is to fight the other champion. If you say you're the best in the division, how the fuck you gonna say you the best, but you don't want to fight the other dudes in the other top guys in your weight division? Like this new boxing stuff, I'm not into the new boxing. I'm not into the Twitter boxing. I'm not into, my fans told me, we automatically know I'm going to win. I got YouTube channels that's vouching for me. My coaches already told me, we following this, we following that. But no, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Because I have a James like Tony criteria. I have a Bernard Hopkins criteria. I said, I'm an old school guy. And when I hear an old school nigga talking new booty tactics, I can't relate to him. And I damn sure can't relate to the new booties talking new school tactics. I'm not cut from that cloth. I don't want to understand it. I don't want to be a part of it. Did you get what I'm saying? Just want to throw that out there. And I ain't saying no names. Shout out to Swift 718, been a member for 15 months. Hold on. We got a call in there. I'll call it, hold on. He say T.O. refuses to fight Devin. Okay. Shout out to Swift 718. Hey, okay. We're dropping that half for bam, hundo on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He say salute, coach. I'm in the chat. Yeah, salute to you, fam. Shout out to Swift 718, man. Peace to you, fam. Hey, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that. Shout out to Go Economics. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said, preach, coach. That's what Bud did. That's what Haney is doing. David Benavidez is doing it as well. Keep your foot on their neck, man. Yeah, this channel ain't for everybody, man. It ain't for everybody, man. It really not.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, how you doing, coach? Hey, man, I've been watching you for a minute, man. I just want to give you a shout out. My name's Smoke, man. I'm from the DC area, man.
Smoke from DC.
I believe we grew up in the same. Yeah, I believe we grew up around the same time, man. I used to box out at Sugar Ray Leonard Gym, but I just want to let you know you calling out the real names, man. You calling out the real names, James Tony, who never ducked nobody. Lights out. Hit you to the body, one to the head, and you down. Yeah. Sugar Ray Leonard, who stayed on his toes and kept him off with that jab. Bam, bam. Moving that thing, hitting them angles. Sugar Ray Leonard showed them angles, how you light on the feet.
Yeah.
So I just want to let you know, man, Pernell Winnaker, you know what I'm saying? Hagler, you putting the right names out. They ain't ducked nobody. They took their loss. They took their win. But even when they lost, them jokers ain't want to do it again because they were standing toe to toe. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I want to give you a shout out, man. This Smoke from DC, man, uptown. And I just want to let you know, shout outs to you, brother.
All right, man. Shout out to Smoke, man. DC, stand up, man. Uptown, stand up. Yeah, man. I ain't on I'm not on that shit, man. I'm not on that shit, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? I ain't on that shit, bro. I ain't shaking no pom-pom. I ain't fuck all that, man. Who this nigga fighting, dog? Who he fighting? I told you guys, don't be calling me, telling me this nigga Godzilla and he fight motherfucking Snarf from the Thundercats. He fight motherfucking Mojo Jojo and Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to hear that shit. Oh, he ain't gotta fight Godzilla. Everybody gotta fight Godzilla but your fighter. And because he sold out some venues, you trying to convince me of this shit. Nah, I can't go for that, fam. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, coach? I'm one for the BS.
M1, talk to me.
What's up, coach? I ain't been hearing it today because I just got up here to the house. But, yeah, man, I love what David Haney did yesterday and all that. You know what I'm saying? I only got one critique, and it's not really for David Haney. It's for Bill Haney. You know what I'm saying? I think he should have at least in the 11th and 12th told Devin to get him. You know what I'm saying? To finish him. You know what I'm saying? He's slick enough. His feet are fast enough. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna get caught with no bullshit. I know they wanted to win and all that, but he could have stopped them. You know what I'm saying? He hurt him a few times. He could at least try. You know what I'm saying? Like, try really hard to, at least in the last two rounds, because he was not breathing hard, and it's not for Devin Haney, because Devin Haney was just listening to the game plan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Devin Haney doesn't get a pass for that. I don't give a damn what Bill Haney says. Bill Haney is the trainer and the coach and the manager and all that stuff there. But Devin Haney has to say, you know what? Fighters have to take it upon themselves in order to in fights in spectacular fashion. So if Bill Haney was saying, don't try to go for the knockout, stick to the game plan. If I'm Devin Haney, yeah, Dad, I hear what you're saying, but I got this. I'm finna go stop this nigga. So it's Devin Haney's fault. He has to take the initiative because his daddy is not fighting. He's fighting. He has to take the initiative. Have that. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. You ain't gotta tell Terrence Crawford not to knock a motherfucker out. No. You ain't gotta tell Canelo Alvarez not to knock a motherfucker out. You ain't gotta tell David Benavidez not to knock somebody out, or Teofimo Lopez, dude, if I got you hurt, I'm gonna get you out of there. And because I want to stop you, I can make a better statement when I beat Regis Prograis by stopping him. I want to be the first guy to stop Regis Prograis. So that was on Devin Haney, not Bill Haney.
Yeah, That's true, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's what they, that's what they talk, that's what they saying. So, that's what I'm going with,
Yeah.
That's what Bill Haney was saying. But it is true. He should have took it upon himself and stopped him because, you know what I'm saying? He had him hurt two or three times. You know what I'm saying? 2 times really bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that would have been the icing on the cake. Especially for us fans, they love that. You know what I'm saying? That killer instincts at the end. But he did it. He did his thing yesterday, and you know what I'm saying? I appreciate at least he's fighting the fight. You know what I'm saying? Not like these other fucking fighters.
All right, well, shout out to N1 from the BX. Salute, fam. Yeah, Devin could have stopped Regis Prograis, bro. Regis was done after the 8th round. He was done. He was done, bro. Now, Regis did try to go for the gusto a little bit in the 12th round, and Dev kind of like just played keep away. Dev just got on the back foot and stayed away from Regis Prograis. Nah, he can't do that. You gotta listen, bro. I remember you gotta listen, man. When you got a fish dead in the water, man, you got to get him out of there, dog. So if that was a criticism that I would have, that would be that. But outside of that, it wasn't a boring fight. It was an excellent fight. He pissed the shutout. Beat this dude 12 rounds, literally to nothing. The man landed 36 punches the entire fight. And it wasn't because Devin Haney was running. Devin Haney was right there mid-range. The fight was pretty much held in the center of the ring. Pivoting to the weak side, jabbing him, right cross, jabbing him, uppercut, jab, uppercut with the left hand, jab with the left hand, duck down to come up with the uppercut under the guard. Like, he was doing some beautiful stuff there. He could have got that dude out of there. Devin Haney got to get that killer instinct, but other than that, he gonna beat your ass like that all day. He can beat you like that all day. Nah, you got power. This how you take a pot. I'm gonna take that power punch away from you. If you're a fighter that's a knockout artist, you know what I mean? Like, there's ways of taking that shit away because they study you. Bill Haney is doing a phenomenal job, bro. I got to take my hat out to him, man. Whether you hate him or love him, hold on. Hate him or love him, it don't matter. Fact of the matter is, the stuff that they are doing, becoming undisputed at 135, fighting Lomachenko, fighting Regis Prograis, 2-division world champion, you can't hate on that. You can hate Bill Haney because you don't like his personality. You might can hate Devin Haney because he's not from the hood, or because he's from the suburbs and he's not gangster enough, or he doesn't have felonies, or whatever. You can hate him for whatever you want. Guess what? What they doing from a boxing standpoint, them legacy fights they're having, establishing their legacy, you can't hate on that while getting rich at the same time. True. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Sheila from Cali.
Sheila from Killer Cali. Talk to me.
Hey, hi, Coach.
How you doing?
What a brilliant performance. I'm good. I'm really good. I'm still excited from last night, but what a brilliant performance. And what I love too is his interest into the ring. I just love that. He brought it back to the Bay, and he said that. I was like, yes. I was like, go Dev. Because he did bring it home, and he did represent the Bay. And I was like, go, boy. So I knew it was going to be a good night. I just loved the ring walk. His entrance was dope. So, but yeah, he did a spectacular job. And I agree with you. He could have got him out of there. He really could have. And I wanted to ask you, maybe you think he respected him, and didn't want to, just take him out like that? Because he said he was going to knock him out. And I think he could have. Definitely.
Yeah, he should have. He should have stopped him, because that's how you make a statement. You want to stop a guy, especially a guy who's never been stopped. And then Regis Prograis talked a whole lot of trash prior to the fight. Devin Haney talked a lot of trash. You guys said you were gonna knock each other out, so he should have did that. You know what I mean? But I don't want to harp on that. He did knock him out, but I know he probably could have stopped him or dropped him some more times. But I don't want to harp on that because he had a phenomenal performance. That's my only critique. But he had a phenomenal performance, and I can't hate on that.
Yep, he showed up and showed out. Yep, repping the Bay. That's all I had to say, Coach. Have a good day.
All right, shout out to Sheila from Cali. Bay Area, stand up. You know what I mean? So, and there's something else. Bro, like, I told you guys what Bill Haney is doing. Bill is going on the media circuit. He's hooking up with all of the different YouTube channels, and he's forming a conglomerate, hey, man, to get his message out there. Bill Haney is not only a politician, but he's a manager as well. He's doing the right thing. Now, even though he has YouTube channels, that he rocks with, that's up under his wing, payroll or whatever, that I don't like, but I respect what he's doing from a business standpoint. He got the She-Goes. He has the Blues. He has the Alphabet Boys. He has the boxing voices. He has the boxing voices. He wants to come over here and stuff like that. I admire that. He's doing the right thing. Carla, hold on. That's what you're supposed to do as a manager. That's very, very smart. Because boxing, I told you guys, boxing on social media is very small. So if you can hit all of the markets, the channels on YouTube, and it's circular. All of every subscriber is subscribed to the same channels. Everybody watching the same channels. You want to know how I know? Because I have an app on my phone that tells me so. I'm finna show you what I mean. Carla, what's your name? You calling from? Carla, what's your name when you calling from? Going once, going twice, bye. All right. Somebody cat got his tongue. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you that I know what I'm talking about. Knockdown 305, salute, fam. Show you guys I know what I'm talking about. I have an app right here. Let's see. Where's this app at? Go to analytics. Let's see. Audience. Let's see. Channels your audience watches. I got an app right here that tells me all of the channels that my subscribers watch. Let's see. My subscribers watch Showbiz the Adult. They watch Pro Box, Blue Blood Sports TV, Fight Hub TV, Aki TV, Fagnon, Showtime Sports, Matchroom Boxing, Boxing She-Go, Dante's Boxing Nation, Southpaw TV, Fight Now, YSM Sports Media, The Boxing Voice, and KO Artist Boxing. Everybody who subscribed to me, this is who my audience has been watching for the past 28 days. And I even know the videos that you guys watch. My app tells me this. The videos that you guys watch. From Showbiz, from Fag9, the Dante, the Blue, Fight Now, Fight Hub, Real Devin Haney TV, the Portaway Podcast. Like I know this shit to a science. I know this shit. You get what I'm saying? So everybody watching, it's the same people watching the same thing. Carla, what's your name when you calling from?
$1 Trillion Dreams out of Detroit.
$1 Trillion Dreams out of Detroit. Talk to me, fam.
Man, that was an amazing fight by Devin Haney, bro. That was amazing. When I was watching the fight, I couldn't tune in to you because I had the other ESPN fight, and I was like, I know Coach, God damn.
Yeah, I watched it. I was calling both of them. We were calling 2 fights.
Bro, he was firing off. I'm just glad that he actually won the fight in the fashion he did. I wish he would have got the knockout. I think he was being a little bit reserved. He had him wobble about 3 or 4 times, man. He had him hurt bad where he could have just followed up with a couple of shots and put him down, you know what I mean? But overall, man, grade A performance. I love what they doing, man, with Devin Haney. I thought it was, even though I love the truth about boxing. So whichever fighter would have won, I would have been happy with it because I like the truth. But I always thought it was better for Devin Haney to win. It's better for boxing, you know what I mean? Because he's young, he's up and coming, he's willing to step into those fights. He's set himself up with him and his dad set themselves up where they can move around, they can go to the zone, they can fight a top rank, they can fight a PBC, they could pretty much move around how they want. So I thought him winning this fight was better for boxing. I'm hearing that Team Tank said they want him to stay away go and fight what's your boy named Boots. I'm like, fight Boots?
Oh, I saw
what
that
about
on Twitter.
Fighting y'all?
You talking about Coach? You talking about this
That's
Coach
crazy.
Kenny? You talking about this Coach Kenny? Yeah.
Yeah, Coach Kenny and them, man. And so
I think that's crazy. The way Dev looked last night, I felt like he'd beat Sabril Matias. I think Teofimo will probably be his hardest match, probably at 140 because of Teo's athleticism. But at the same time, I look at fights like with the Sandro Martin and how Teo was looking sloppy and off a fighter who fights off his back foot. I think Devin can make Teofimo look sort of like that and counter him at the same time. So that's a real interesting fight. I got that a 55-45 fight. Man, Devin Haney is looking like the man. He's looking like that guy. He just keeps doing what he's supposed to do. He's moving how he's supposed to move. And I mean, I don't see how people can hate on a guy like that. For real. I really think people should get behind him. They should get behind him, man. You see what he's doing. He's about what you're supposed to be about in the sport of boxing. Fighting the best, moving. He didn't move up and fight a bum. He fought Regis. Not everybody wants to say Regis is worn and he was a top fighter. Nah, bruh. You seen a very good fighter beat up a good fighter. That's exactly what you saw.
All right, but shout out to $10 Trees, man, for Detroit, man. Salute to you, fam. Thank you, brother, for calling the show.
Salute.
See, the era of boxing that I grew up watching, whoever's the top guy in that division, we want to fight you. Whoever has a belt in that division, we want to fight you. And that's why I told you guys, Marvin Hagler, James Lights Out Tony, Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, fighters like that, if they was around in this era, a lot of these boxing fans wouldn't even like them. True. Oh man, he clout taking. Why he calling my name out? Nigga, you got a belt. You the guy who everybody say is supposed to be the head of whole head cheese, right? Fighters, James Sony wanted to fight a motherfucker. Oh, you say he the bad boy? Okay, yeah, I want to fight. I want to show y'all that he ain't what y'all say he is. Niggas ain't cut from that cloth. You know what I mean? Just ain't cut from that cloth. And I get it. I'm calling. What's your name? When you calling from?
Martin from Oakland again, Coach.
All right, Martin from Oakland, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. You know what proves that Bill Haney's a very smart man? He takes his son to the zone when the getting was good and everybody was getting cashed out. Then he sees the opportunity to have his son fight for undisputed, heads over to Top Rank, takes their money. Now he fights Regis on the zone again, one fight deal. His son's a free agent again. Yeah. Free to fight anybody with the balls to sign that dotted line. No excuses on that end. You know? And then the smart thing, because, you know, it's like they say, you know, we playing chess, not checkers. So I don't knock the man for making the smartest business moves while he's building up his son's legacy. You know what I'm saying? You know, so if he wants to go the Keith Thurman route, that's his right, because 147 is 147, no matter who you fight. If he chooses to go the Mario Barrios route, that's his right too. You feel me? Can't be mad at that. And the more I think about it, the more I respect the man for his business savvy, because that man sharp as a tack, Coach.
That motherfucker smart, bro.
He's sharp.
No, he is. You know, he's a very, very smart guy. I don't get caught up in emotions of other men. So whether you hate him, I don't like him, this and that ain't shit. That shit ain't got nothing to do with business. He's a very, very smart guy. They're getting the money while at the same time building the legacy by fighting the top name fighters. So what's going to happen? And they're just circling the wagon on it. You know, go ahead.
Yep. And this performance by Haney, it couldn't have come at a better time. You got Ryan doing the turtle shell. You got, you know, Shakur doing the running man. And what does Haney do? He puts on a boxing clinic. Basically, he gonna snatch up everybody else's fans. If you think that's boxing, come check this out. This is what boxing is. You know, he's in a perfect position to take over the game, Coach. You know, the more I think about what this man doing, the more I'm liking what I'm seeing, Coach.
All right. Well, shout out to Martin from Oakland, man. Salute, fam. Shout out to Martin. That's where I'm at with it. Where I'm at with it is down. Now, I will say this. I respect Coach Kenny's honesty. I respect his honesty. Shit, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? Listen, I like when the niggas just come out and tell you, hey, man, we ain't finna be doing that. We want to see him do it. I respect that. I respect that. I was like, okay. You know, I mean, I respect the fact. No, I respect your honesty. I don't respect that, but I respect at least you honest enough to come out and say it. Shout out to Pop. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He say, oh no, coach showing us screenshots, everyone. Hi. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? Max from New York, man. How you doing?
Max from New York. Talk to me, fam.
What's up, man? Yeah, so I guess I'm one of the people that, you know, saw the fight last night. And, I mean, I'm not crazily impressed. You know what I mean? Going into this fight, I had a good feeling. I was rooting for Regis, but I kind of already had a feeling that, you know, that Danny was going to absolutely just box him out. That's kind of what that's what they did. They dominated. I just, you know, my whole thing with the Haneys is, and Coach, I got a lot of respect for what you do. We follow Roberto Blake together. So you already know how the game works when it comes to marketing and so forth. But going into this fight, you know, these brothers talking about Regis was the best 140 pounder. That's what Bill Haney said. That's what Devin Haney said. They said that Regis was the best person at 140. So I already knew they was cap. I already knew they were trying to market themselves a certain type of way. The question that people got to realize is, I think they just hustling everybody in front of them, bro. That's what they doing. You telling me you about to win this? You win this fight at 140, right? The odds, you were the favorite in this fight against a champion, right? You were the favorite, and now you ready to go to 147 to go fight Mario Barrios. Why you ain't calling out Tio? Why you ain't calling out Matias? That's my only issue with the Haneys. I study marketing, so I already know what they're doing. You feel me? And I can't be mad at them for getting they bag, but at the same time, you lying to the people, bro. You lying to the people. Haney is a good fighter, but if he wants to be elite, he needs to fight the top dog at 140. Go fight Tio. Go fight Tio. If you're going to go to 147, go fight one of the top guys at 147. Barrios ain't the top guy at 147. That's my only concern with what's going on. What's your thoughts, Coach? Because I respect your take, regardless how it comes.
Can you give me an example of a fighter that you like that's doing what you are requiring Devin Haney to do?
Teal just sent an offer to Matisse. Teal, regardless of what you may think of the cat, he's good for boxing because he wants all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. My whole thing, again, is that like the Haneys, they know how they market themselves. Bill Haney has been going on around social media.
Tio is saying that he wants to fight Terrence Crawford as well. He wants to go out to 47 to fight Terrence Crawford as well.
Exactly. Why isn't Haney saying that though? You see, the problem is, right, again, look what Bill did. Again, Coach, you already know how this works. Bill, when talking about Lomachenko, he said, Lomachenko, we fought the most experienced Lomachenko. Quote, unquote, a diverted word to say old as hell. They fought an old Lomachenko that was chipping up.
This what it seems like to me. Let me know if I'm right in my assessment. It seems like you don't like Devin Haney. I do get that. And you're criticizing him for not fighting the Lomachenko that you wanted to fight. Now it seems like he may be running from Teofimo and he wants to go fight Mario Barrios. That's what it seemed to me, that you're looking for more reasons not to like Devin Haney instead of giving him the props for what he's accomplished. Because if you don't like what Devin Haney is doing, it's a whole lot of fighters I can point to, give you some examples. They doing way worse than what Devin Haney is doing. I know some niggas ain't even fought Lomachenko yet, and they at 135. At least Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney fought Lomachenko. And then guess what they did? When Teofimo moved up to 140, he had like 2 or 3 fights prior to fighting doggone Josh Taylor. So he beat the former undisputed super lightweight champion of the world, and the guy that was second behind him, who he beat at that time, was Regis Prograis. Now, Suburbs Matias is that guy as well now. He is that guy. Can't take nothing from him. I want to see Devin Haney fight Suburbs Matias. I want to see Teofimo Lopez fight Suburbs Matias. But I think these guys will fight each other. He just coming off a fight. We got to give it some time. Just give it the next year. See what happens next year. Let's give it. Yeah, see what happens next year.
No. I'm all for it. If he fight Tio and he beat Tio, hey, listen, I'm a fan. He proved me wrong. But my thing is with them is, how you gonna win this fight? And you won it convincingly, no issues there. But I mean, look at Regis. You knew you picked Devin Haney. Most of 90% of your chat picked Devin Haney because we knew that Regis was a flat foot fighter, no head movement. and he got what he got. Now, listen, I'm not going to say Devin is a horrible fighter. I'm not a hater like that. He's a good fighter, but I'm talking about when it comes to elite. Is he elite? The jury's still out on that. We don't know because we need him to fight someone elite. Regis was not an elite fighter.
Guess what? If the jury is out on Devin Haney, the jury is out on Teofimo Lopez. The jury is out on Suburbs. The jury is out on a whole lot of motherfucking fighters right now. To be fair with you, because if your argument is Teofimo Lopez is elite, okay, well, Lomachenko fans saying that Teofimo Lopez fought a Lomachenko that had a hurt shoulder and he needed surgery after the fight. And then, okay, now let's go to 140. If you're saying that Teofimo Lopez is more elite, he's that guy. Well, he fought a weight-drained, over-the-hill Josh Taylor. A lot of people said that after the fight. He wasn't the same fighter. So I can poke holes, just like you can poke holes at Devin Haney, I can poke holes at Teofimo Lopez as well. I like Teo. I like Devin. Let's see those guys fight each other. I ain't got to tell either one down in order to big up another one. Let's see them fight each other. They're both of them young, they're in their prime, and that's it. Let's see, can we do that? That's what I want to see.
For sure.
All right, shout out to Max from New York, man. Salute, fam.
All right,
we can play this game now. We can play this game. I get it. The brother don't like Devin Haney, and it's just nothing wrong with Max not liking Devin Haney. And I think that's what it is. When you don't like a fighter, you'll find reasons to justify your dislike for him. Oh man, well he really was shit. He fought here, man. Goddamn Lomachenko, he really wasn't all that at the time. And then the Regis Prograis, he wasn't this. And his daddy said this, and his daddy said that. I'm like, well shit, Teofimo Lopez said a whole lot of shit. TOC say a whole lot of shit. All of these fighters say things and their dads say stuff. I'm looking at what they do. I'm not going by what they say. I'm looking at what they do. I'm like, number one and number two guy at 140, the guys who was putting in work for a while there, Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis. And that's what's going down. Teofimo doing this thing, Devin Haney doing this thing. Hopefully we get that fight with those guys sometime next year. I mean, that's all it is. I mean, what they say is what they say. I mean, that's the name of the game, I'm calling. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's OP from Boston, Coach. What's up?
OP from Boston. Talk to me.
All right. This is going to be unpopular. For the past caller, I think maybe just cannot. He tried, but I think the problem, and I'm not hating on Devin Haney, I think he put on a clinic last night. My issue with Devin Haney, and I called in last week saying, man, Devin Haney ain't so bad. I just think he flip-flops on, like, I'm the best, I'm above everyone, all levels of the game, no one can beat me. He goes into a 140. If Teofimo never lost to Kambosos, or if Loma got the surgery his dad recommended before fighting Teo, either or, can we see that Devin Haney would have had the road paved out for him? Now, I'm not saying he didn't rightfully win those. But I'm saying he skipped. He was unhealthy at 135. We get that. He goes to 140 and challenges, let's face it, the weakest champion in Regis Prograis, and they marketed it greatly. Now he says, I need to talk to my dad on what the landscape is, and calls out Ryan Garcia half-assedly, calls him out. Now, if I was going for legacy, I would go and talk at 147. Why not go straight to Boots if he truly is the cream of the crop? Boots is not that high of a draw, right? That's exactly in line with what Devin says he wants to do. He's the A side. He's going to show that he's levels above all these other ninjas, right? He goes to 147. Why Mario Barrios? You know what I mean? Now, I get he deserves a break. I understand all of that. And I can play devil's advocate for both sides. But I think that's where it is. It's like that. You know how everyone likes to talk resumes when Bud was coming up? It's like you can almost put an asterisk next to everyone Devin beats because it's not a 50-50 draw, like a straight down the line 50-50. Like Regis had a 4-inch deficit.
All right.
That's all I'm trying to say.
All right, I hear. Let me ask you a question. Who is your favorite fighter at 140 and 135?
My favorite fighter at 141? I mean, I think Boots and Bud are 147.
I didn't ask you nothing about 147. I specifically asked you
who
was your favorite fighter at 140 and at 135.
135. I think it's gotta be. It's gotta be between Devin and Tank.
Okay, Devin is okay. So Devin. So your favorite fighter at 140 is Devin, and your favorite fighter at 135
Was my
is Tank?
favorite? Like, see, I don't really take favorites, Coach. That's the thing. Are you asking for who I think is the best?
Okay, so forget favorites. Who is the best fighter at 135 in your opinion?
I have to say, although the resume doesn't support it, Tank.
Okay, so if Tank is your favorite fighter at 135, do you require
not the favorite, but
okay, no. If Tank is the best fighter in your opinion at 135, the same things that you are requiring of Devin Haney to do you require those same things of a Tank Davis?
The same criticisms apply. Yes.
Okay, so who is Tank Davis fighting that hasn't fought? Who you want to see him fight to prove that he is what you believe he is?
The same people that Devin was in line to fight at 135.
Okay.
I don't think Ryan. Here's the thing. I don't think Ryan. If Devin is calling out his game, I don't think Ryan's the one he should call out. I think he should call out someone that is. I mean, who cares what I think he should do? But what I'm saying is, I think there's a marketing divide between legacy divide, and he keeps claiming he wants them both. And I'm saying, can you tell me? Honestly, I've got respect for you, Coach. Can you tell me, like, Devin Haney went into a 50-50 fight? Someone who had old legs?
How many 50-50 fights have the best fighter in your opinion at 135 had?
Oh, man. Maybe Tio Loma. If you say 140, I might be able to go.
No,
Tio,
I'm saying
Taylor.
I'm saying the best fighter. You said the best fighter at 135 is Tank Davis. So my question is, the guy who you said is the best fighter, how many 50-50 fights he had? When he fought Rolly Romero, was that a 50-50 fight in your opinion?
No.
What about Esau Cruz?
No.
What about Mario Barrios?
I get where you're going with it, man. I agree. I agree with you on all of that.
So my thing is the criticism that you have of Devin Haney. I get it. You don't like Devin Haney, and you have a harsh criticism.
No, it's not that I don't like him.
No, hear me out.
It's just like,
Hear me out.
Right.
Hear me out. I understand. Well, put it this way. Forget how you feel. You have serious criticism of Devin Haney. There's nothing wrong with that. My thing is keep it consistent with the other fighters as well. Because when I see Devin Haney, beat Lomachenko. Whether you agreed he won that fight or not is irrelevant. On the record books, it counted as a victory. And he fought Regis Prograis. So you can say, well, Regis Prograis was old and washed up. Okay, well, doggone Josh Taylor was looked upon as old and washed up and weight drained when he fought Teofimo Lopez. So that same criticism that you have for Devin fighting a old, washed up, over the hill Regis Prograis applied to an old, washed up, over the hill weight drained Josh Taylor. You get what I'm saying? Like literally, you can point holes at that. But not only that, Teofimo Lopez lost to a C-class fighter in George Cambosos. And then Teofimo. So my thing is,
and then Devin snagged that.
And then hold on. But then not only that, then the guy who you said is the best in the weight division. One guy's fighting Lomachenko's, Josh Taylor's, and Teofimo Lopez. Josh Taylor's and Regis Prograis. And another guy's fighting Esau Cruz. Another guy's fighting doggone Rolly Romero's and catch weighting Ryan Garcia's and catch weighting and rehydration clauses Ryan Garcia.
1,000%. See, the best always changes, though. It's tough because I think Tank is dangerous.
Go ahead. Now, hear me out. So my thing is, I totally disagree with you. I respect your opinion, but we just going to agree to disagree, OP Gamer, but I respect your opinion. But we've been on the phone for 7 minutes. I got to let other callers call.
You got it, brother.
We got to stay consistent. Because if you want to poke holes at one guy and say, yeah, he fought big names, but those guys were not at their best, and this guy was old and this and that. So I said, so give me an example of a guy who's your favorite fighter or your best guy at 135. We ain't got nothing to say now. I know the guy who you like is St. Davis. Just come out and say it. Just come out and say it, fam. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna show you an example. That guy who you say you like, he's not even doing what Tio doing. They're not even doing what Devin Haney doing. So like, what's your point? I get it. Well, like, what's the point at this matter? Listen, when y'all, let me tell you something. When y'all call here, y'all make sure that you know how to defend that shit you say. Defend that shit. Because whatever criticism that you have for Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Matias, Super Matias, and then if you want to talk about Boots, okay, that nigga got 31 fights and he ain't fought no goddamn body. His best fight was against a nigga named Karen. So I don't know how good any of these guys is because they ain't fighting each other. I'm not going to shake pom-poms for niggas who ain't doing nothing. If you ain't fighting the top name guys, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't care what city you from. I don't care who your coaches is. I don't care how much money you made. I don't care how many fans you have, how many YouTube channels backing you. If you ain't fighting the top name guys and all that stuff there, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Don't try to sell me shit and tell me it's meatloaf with ketchup on it. That's all I'm saying. You're not gonna win this argument with me because you're not gonna win it with me. Shout out to Swiss 718. Hey, okay. We're dropping that half for bam dub on your boy. Hey,
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said Teofimo got whooped by George Cambosos and Sandor Martin. What's wrong with these people? Memories. He say Teofimo looked decent against Loma and good against Josh Taylor, but looked like crap several times. I mean, yeah, that is true. That is true. You know what I mean? And I like Teofimo Lopez, but those are the facts. Shout out to Swift 718. We're dropping that half for bam dub on your boy. He said Teofimo beat Taylor 2 weeks after Devin versus Loma. Teo could have called Haney out, but chose to retire. There are several confrontations with Devin making Teo look sus. But then not only that, Josh Taylor was coming off a long layoff, 17 months layoff, and he was coming off an injury. So my thing is, we can poke holes at everybody.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
We can poke holes at everybody. Let's poke holes at everybody then. You want to poke holes at Devin? I ain't got no problem with that. I'm not on the Devin Haney defense team. But boy, when I go to asking you questions, who your fighter is you think the best? Motherfucker get stuck. See, I really ain't got no, hold on now, I ain't really got no best fighters. No, I just asked you a simple question. Who is the best fighter at 135 in your opinion? Well, who your favorite fighter? Well, I ain't really got no favorites. I know who I don't like, but I ain't really got no favorites. Okay, forget it. Maybe favorite is the wrong word. Who is the best fighter in your opinion at 135? Oh, man, that's a tough one. I'm like, I know what this is. True. I'm like, I know what this is. Because see what it is, you know where I'm going at with it now. You know where I'm going at with it. I'm asking you these questions, but you know where I'm going at. You know where I'm going at now. This one I'm finna go at. You get what I'm saying? So like, give me an example who doing what? Teofimo Lopez. Okay, cool. Well, no, I mean, you can't use the Teo argument because Teo beat a hurt Lomachenko, according to his fans, and he had surgery after that. Then he beat a doggone, a weight drain, past his prime Josh Taylor, who didn't look good in his fight against Jack Catterall, who a lot of people thought he lost, and he was coming off a foot injury. So you can't use the Teo argument neither. We can't big up Teo to tear down Devin, and we can't big up Devin to tear down Teo. We can't do that. Because your argument is flawed. Just say, dude, I ain't really impressed with the guy. I'm really not crazy about him. That's that. Just say that. I respect that. Then literally trying to justify why you don't like the guy or why you're not impressed with him. You ain't got to justify it. Just say, look, man, I don't like the nigga. I don't like him. He won, and I'm going to keep putting against him until because I don't like him. Just be honest and say that. There's nothing wrong with honesty. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Just be honest and say that. Like I don't like Rolly Romero. I am a certified Rolly Romero hater. And I don't like Ryan Garcia. I can admit that. But I'm not going to take credit away from them. If they do something good, I'm going to tell you, they did something good. I like the knockout that Ryan Garcia got of a 135 pounds that he moved up to 140 something at a catch weight. Good knockout. But I criticized that fake ass shoulder roll he was doing. I think he's an Instagram model myself. But I'm going to tell you that. And Rolly Romero, he eat crayons and driving around in a Bugatti. Rolly Romero's one of the worst fighters in boxing. I'm going to tell you that. You get what I'm saying? So just come out and admit it, dog. You hate to do it, just come out and admit it. Shout out to Bless. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy. Hey,
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Hey, bless say if Devin Haney is cherry picking, there's some damn good cherries. That others been ducking. There's some damn good cherries.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Man, I'm listening, man. We listen, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. I get it, bro. I get it. I'm not trying to get anybody to be fans of this guy. I don't give a damn. His daddy does a good job in doing that. But, bro, just be honest. You don't like the guy, and you're going to criticize everything he does. See, this is what happens, right? Classic definition of confirmation bias. If I don't like you, and I'm suffering from confirmation bias, I'm only going to accept or search for information that confirms what I already want to believe about you or what I'm already believing about you. So when in boxing, this is how confirmation bias works. If my fighter, who I think is the best, beats somebody, oh my God, boy, you saw what he did to Poach Out Willie? He knocked Poach Out Willie out, boy. He looked phenomenal. He'll beat Godzilla. He'll beat Mothra. He'll beat Gamera. He'll beat Optimus Prime. He'll beat Starscream. He'll beat Soundwave. He'll beat Megatron. He'll beat Omega Supreme. He'll beat he'll beat Bruticus. He'll beat the Construction Cons. He'll beat doggone Inspector Gadget and Dr. Claw. That's what we say. When that fighter that you don't like fight that guy who you love, who you say will beat all these other dudes. Oh man, when he fought him, he really wasn't 100%, and I really don't like the way he won it. His daddy said this after the fight, and then this what he said before the fight. And because I'm looking for things to nitpick at because I don't like this guy, but I don't keep that same criteria to the guy who I feel is the best in the lightweight division. Did you get what I'm saying? There's no comparison. One guy fighting Rollies and Esox, another guy's fighting Lomachenko's, Prograis, and doggone Josh Sailors. There's no comparison to me. No comparison. So, I'm calling what's your name when you calling from?
Hey, Coach, this is Felicia from St. Louis.
Felicia from St. Louis, how you doing?
I'm good. Coach, I totally agree with what you're saying. Dev is he fighting everybody who the other fighters want. He is calling out people. And another thing, I think people really want to see him lose just because Bill talks so much stuff. You know, that's really the main reason why they want to see him lose. My husband took me to that Lomachenko fight in May for my anniversary.
Yes, ma'am. Happy anniversary.
They were so mad. Thank you. They were so mad up in that crowd. And they were so mad to where they hit the man with a bottle, throwing shit up in there, you know, to where, but I was in the crowd. It ain't so much as that they don't like Devin. I think the hate for Bill spewed over to Devin, and they wanted to see Devin lose to Lomachenko. And it really, I felt Devin won. You say he lost, but it was one of them. It could have went either way.
Could have went either way.
You know what I mean?
It was a close fight. I could have went either way.
Yes, but the hatred for Bill made the people so pissed off because they did give it to Devin. You know what I'm saying? And they really waiting on this boy to lose just because of his daddy. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else, you know, to where they come up with all kind of scenarios, this, that, he trying to be gangster, he this and that, but he winning at the end of the day, you know. Shout out to you, Coach. You enjoy the rest of your weekend. Love the show. Keep doing what you do.
Shout out to Felicia. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for Felicia Williams in the building. You know what? And I'm going to say this. If you hate the father, you have to hate the son. There's no such thing as hating the father, but loving the son. If you hate the father, you got to hate the son because the son is a product of the father. Did you get what I'm saying? So, Carla, hold on. The son is a product of the father. So, and there's nothing wrong with people hating Bill Haney. I don't care now because people hate Bill Haney. I'm not a part of the Bill Haney defense team. Bill Haney loves the hate, I promise you. I spoke to him on the phone. I talked to him. He loves the hate. Bill Haney loves the hate. Did you get what I'm saying? Like, so people going hate Bill. Very few people hate Bill, love Devin Haney, is what I'm saying, is my point. You might have some people who don't like Bill, but they like Devin. Some people that is, but most of the time, I'm not saying every case. I'm not saying if 100 people hate Bill Haney, 100 people gonna hate Devin. I'm not saying that. It might be 100 people that hate Bill Haney, but 5 people like Devin Haney. You get what I'm saying? So, but it's gonna be the overwhelming majority. It's a package deal. They gonna hate Bill and they gonna hate Devin. Because they always gonna say, oh man, he ain't got no punching power. We don't like his boxing style. So they don't like the nigga anyways. And they damn sure don't like Bill. We know that, but that hate is going to sell. The hate going to take them to the top. So it is what it is. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Martin from Oakland. One last time, Coach.
Martin from Oakland. Talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. Everybody always arguing about the 4 kings. Who's the best? Who this? Who that? Coach. Devin's last 7 opponents, all current or former world champions. Not Reggie champions, world champions. Not intern champions, world champions. Tio and Loma, 4 out of their last 7 opponents. And they're the only ones that fought each other. Tank, 3 out of his last 7. And they were all lightweight. They were all 130 pounders. You got Ryan, 2 out of 5. Shakur, 2 out of 5. So what are we really arguing? Who's doing the most? Hands down is Devin Haney. Ain't even close. You know.
All right. Well, listen. Shout out to Mark from Oakland, man. Salute, fam. Again, my thing is all of these guys got to fight each other. So this is what I'm looking at. We can do a show. This is what we can do. We can do a show. This is gonna be real easy. Now they say the freaks come out at night. This is gonna be real easy for me to do because we can do a show. And I ask you guys, who are the top guys at 135 pounds and 140 pounds? And I'm going to write them down on a list. Any content creators listening to this, you can guys do this as well. Who are the top guys at 135 and at 140? Then the follow-up question, once we write those names down, then guess what the next question is going to be? Out of all of the top guys, how many of them have fought the other top guys? So an example. This is an example, right? Let's say we go to 135, and who's at 135? Let's say, Shakur just got there. This is his second time there. But let's just say we go to 135, and you have Gervonta Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Edmund De Los Santos, Frank Martin, Vasily Lomachenko, Devin Haney was there. Let's say Devin Haney was there let's say he was still there, whatever. He's not there anymore. Out of all of those top guys, how many of them fought each other? Shakur Stevenson fought Edmund De Los Santos. Devin Haney, who was the number 1 guy at top 1, 2, or 3 in the lightweight division that was there. Vasily Lomachenko. I think that was the overall consensus of that. Who fought Vasily Lomachenko? Because he was that guy. He was that guy. Who fought him? And then look at who hasn't fought him. And then, okay, let's go to 140. Who the top guys there? Gary Antoine Russell, you want to say. Suburbs Matias, bad boy, the Puerto Rican assassin. Teofimo Lopez. Josh Saylor when he was there. Regis Prograis, who just moved up there. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. So who was the top guys before Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and Teofimo moved up? Josh Saylor, Regis Prograis, Suburbs Matias. And I think Jose Cepeda and them had a belt as well before Josh Taylor became undisputed and all that stuff there. That was the overall consensus over the top dogs in that division, based on what they did and how long they had their titles. Who fought the top guys, 2 of the top guys there? Teofimo Lopez fought Josh Taylor, and Devin Haney fought Regis Prograis. So, are their careers finished yet? No. They could be fighting other guys as well. They can't fight them all at one time. So my thing is, are there any other fighters that you say that's in this best list? Are they fighting? Did they fight the Lomachenkos? Did they fight the Josh Taylors? Did they fight the doggone Regis Prograis? Who did they fight? Do you get what I'm saying? So, this is what I'm looking at. And if they fought them, what were the circumstances? Was it a catch weight? Was it rehydration? Was it this? Was it that? What was it? Did you get what I'm saying? Like I just want to keep it just strictly boxing. No emotions, no fanboyism. I don't care about the YouTube channels. I don't care about the coaches, the trainers. And you know I don't give a fuck about the interview. Because I don't need no niggas to validate coach. I validate my goddamn stuff. Right? I don't care nothing about none of that. We just going to stick it strict to boxing. And look who doing what. And therein lies your answer. Caller, what's your name and you calling from?
Hey, Coach. This Smoke from DC. Hey, man.
Smoke from DC two times.
You solved the whole industry. Hey, you solved the whole thing, man. Those times are over, man. That stopped with like Tyson and really Mayweather put all that together. Because when you look at history, they fought each other. The best fought the best. And there wasn't no coach going to get involved, wasn't no money going to get involved. They wanted to prove who was the best coach. So we gone from that because now everything's so structured in order. Everybody want this money, everybody want that. It's all about social media, this and that. It was about who had the art or who had the heart, the true technical sound part about boxing, the slugger and the dancer, or however you want to look at it, Coach. So you hit it right on the head. We'll never be able to see that again. Those times are gone, Coach. Because the heart of the Lions ain't in these youngers like they used to, because everybody getting involved. You understand? There was never going to be a discrepancy about my man Tank fight Devin Haney. If they was the best, they wanted to fight. And they was going to fight, Coach.
This is the problem.
Fact. And that's what you stating, fact.
Smoke, thank you for calling the show, brother, man. I really appreciate you, fam, all right?
Okay,
Smoke,
man.
DC
One love, man.
Yes, sir. See, this is the problem that I have. In the 80s, they had something called the Four Kings. The Four Kings were Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy the Hitman Hearns, Roberto Duran, Hands of Stone, and the Marvelous Marvin Hagler. You know what these four guys have in common? They fought each other. And when Hearns and Leonard fought each other, they was like 25 and 23. One was 25 years old and one was 23 years old. They was young. They fought each other in their primes. When Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray fought each other, they was pretty much in their primes. I think Roberto Duran turned pro in like 1969 or something around that sort. But when they fought, the early 80s, the first fight, they fought in their primes. When Hearns fought Roberto Duran, knocked him out, what was second round? Something like that? He fainted the jab to the body and came over the top with the right hand, caught him. Good. Now, and then Roberto Duran moved up and took Hagler 15 rounds. Hagler fought 50 motherfuckers before he got a shot at the title. 50. So he had to fight everybody in the top 10, the top 20, the top 30. He had to clean that shit out in order to get a shot at the title. Then when he got the belt, he held on to it for years until he lost to Sugar Ray in 1987. So when you guys go to talking about these four kings, listen, don't go to talk about the motherfucking four kings because Hagler, Duran, Hearns, and Leonard fought each other. These niggas ain't fighting each other. Who y'all say the four kings? You got one guy that's supposed to be one of the four kings. This nigga so protected, they got him in Fort Knox. True. Then you got another dude that's supposed to be one of the four kings. He got a makeup line and a thong line. Cute with dimples. Did you get what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. And every time I turn around, this soft kid from Henderson, Nevada, who's soft, who want to be hard, want to be gangster, he ain't built like that. He's fighting Lomachenko. Do you remember what Gilly the Kid said? Me, the fans, we be feeling like you ain't getting the fights you supposed to. But we know you will fight anybody. Why is that, man? For me, we want to see you fight Lomachenko. We want to see you fight Devin Haney. We want to see you fight Teofimo or anyone around that's supposed to be considered the Four Kings. We want to see you fight them. When we going to get these fights, man? That's what Gilly is saying. I'm saying the same thing. You can't tell me these guys are the Four Kings, comparing them to Ray Hearns, Hagler, and Duran when they didn't fight each other like Ray Hearns, Hagler, and Duran did. You niggas got this mystical Four Kings. Instagram Four Kings. Twitter Four Kings. Popularity Four Kings. We got a bunch of fans on YouTube that's co-signing us Four Kings. It don't work that way. Not in any comeback sport on the planet, it doesn't work that way. But you trying to convince me to see things the way you see it. You ain't got no point with me. You ain't got no point, dog. Yeah, he got a nice purse. Yeah, he got a lot of money. Yeah, that's a nice mink coat. Yeah, he got Lambos with suicide doors. Yeah, he got good promoting and all that behind him. What that got to do with them fighting each other? They say everything, but let's fight. Let's give everybody a round of applause. True. You ain't got no argument with me, man. You got an old school guy who don't seen too many fights. I know what this shit's supposed to be, and for what I'm seeing, I'm only seeing a few people that's doing it. Everybody else is talking, dog. Shout out to I Am Your Leader. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said, what he said, I was the 12th. He said, I was at the fight. 12th round came and went. Fight played exactly as I thought. The crowd was better than the fight. Botto's KO was the most exciting. All right. Hold on, guys. We need... That's your opinion. You're entitled to it. Nothing wrong with it.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is, boy. Y'all, listen, bro. I'm trying to tell you, boy. You fanboys or you guys who like to cap for your favorite fighters who ain't fighting nobody, bro. You do not have a friend in me. I handcuff you niggas. I handcuff you niggas on your fighter. That shit gonna be too. It's gonna be too easy. It's gonna be too easy because you ain't got no boxing. You ain't got no boxing criteria. And if you did have a boxing criteria and you hold it up to this list, if you hold it up to what's your boxing criteria, level of competition you fought, how many top 10 fighters you fought, did you dominate the weight division, how many career defining fights you had, and did you fight the best in the division? If they ain't lining up with that, guess what? I ain't trying to hear that shit. True. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to be down. I ain't trying to be your friend. I don't want your subscribership. I don't want your super chat. I don't give a damn. I ain't trying to hear that shit, dog. Dog, I ain't trying to hear that. You need to go on back over there to the other channel you came from. You can ride with it. You can ride over there with that. You can ride with that. What the guy he say? Don't call me a fanboy. You got me talking about best fighters. I didn't call you a fanboy. Who was that? OP Gamer? OP Gamer. Let me explain something to you. There's an old saying. If you throw a rock in a pack of dogs, it's the hit dog that hollers. If I was specifically talking about you, OP Gamer, I would have said, OP Gamer, I'm addressing this to you. If the shoe don't fit, if you know you're not a fanboy, let me ask you a question. Why the hell are you responding to something that doesn't fit to you? Like literally. Why respond to something that doesn't fit to you? If it doesn't fit, if it doesn't fit to you, why are you responding to it? You throw a rock in a pack of dogs, it's a hit dog that hollers. Guess what? You hollering right now. True. You hollering right now. You get what I'm saying? He said he's assuming, bro. An assumption is a thought without an actual fact. Never assume anything. You either know or you don't know. Never assume. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to NPR. What's going on, fam? He saw all that doghouse sparring. When it comes to make it a real fight, they start half stepping. And this is another thing too, right? Y'all remember how this would get me right. I remember when I was in LA. I did an interview with Buddy McGirt. It's on my YouTube channel. I did an interview with Buddy McGirt. Buddy McGirt said he had a fighter that wanted him to train him, right? Or he said a young fighter came up to him and he said, "Hey man, can you teach me? Can you do the pad work like Floyd and Roger Mayweather?" I can't make this shit up. Hey, this is a true story. It's me, Buddy McGirt, Steve Kim, right? We right there in the gym, right? I did, what's the name of that gym? It wasn't the Brick House. It wasn't because I was at the Brick House gym too. It wasn't the Brick House gym. Man, I forgot the name of that gym, man, that Buddy McGirt was at it. We was in LA, right? Listen, bro, this was hilarious. He said, I had a fighter come up to me. He's interviewing me, right, to try to see do he want me to train him. He said, "Hey, can you teach me? Do you know how to do the pad work like Roger and Floyd Mayweather? Can you teach me how to do that?" And what he was saying was, if you can teach me how to do that, he's using that as a requirement, as a litmus test. That, yeah, boy, if you know how to do this and know how to do that, work the pass like that, that means I'm a good fighter. Guess what Buddy McGirt said? He had a hell of a response. He say, "Can you fight like Floyd Mayweather?" True. You want me to train and do work the pads like Roger Mayweather? He said, "Can you fight like Floyd Mayweather?" And then Buddy said this. Buddy said, "Listen, you don't see Floyd doing all that shit you see him doing on the pads in the ring. Who you see? Like, look at all this, look at all these pad work exercises. What a dude putting his hand behind his back, Boogie putting his hand behind his back, guy going around hitting it, they doing like this here, pap, moving their head and stuff. Guess what? How many fighters you see do that in the ring?" True. Hey, Food Revolution, how many fighters you see doing that in the ring? You can't take that. You can't take that pad work. You can't take that fancy pretty stuff in the ring, dog. You can't do it. I'm just saying, bro. Man, come on, man. I'm just saying. Yeah, goddamn boy. And see, this will be throwing dudes off too. Hey, check this out. Shout out to the Jessica. This will be throwing dudes off. Yeah, boy, you saw the way he was hitting them pads, boy. Yeah, boy, he was getting off. He was getting off on them pads. You see the way he did that? Them combinations. He threw a 15-punch combination on the pads. Then he went around the back and did it. You saw the way he did that? I'm trying to tell you, boy. I don't know, boy. But he a beast. So they'll make their best based on that, right? Nigga get in the ring, get his ass whooped. True. Like, man, listen, man, you caught up on that pad work shit. You ain't never see Floyd doing that in the ring. Yeah, y'all caught up on that pad shit. Carla, what's your name when you calling from?
What up, Coach? Is Rock from LA?
Hey, can you call back? It's a lot of noise in the background.
Yeah, I'll call you back, Coach.
All right. Hold on. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Yeah, you teach me that. Now, hold on now. I will let you train me now, but I need to know, can you work them pads like doggone Roger and Floyd Mayweather? He said, "Can you fight like Floyd Mayweather?" True. Can you fight? Nigga can't fight. Nigga doing 25-punch combinations on the pads, and the dude like. Nigga, you 0-15. Nigga, you finna be 0-15 trying that jump. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Macho Man say Montana love. Hey, you get what I'm saying, bro? I mean, it is. Hey, shout out to Kendall Price, man. It is what it is, man. I like, yeah, dog. Hold on now. You see, nigga, I saw this dog pad work. Let's look at the pad work right here. See, I want you to teach me that. Cause see, once I learn that, then cause he said he didn't like Buddy McGirt had like Buddy McGirt showing the dude the fundamentals. And he want to learn all the cues. Hey, he don't seen a tank video. He don't seen a tank video He don't seen Floyd Mayweather video, you know, all in the videos. He don't see some of them videos, and he wanna do that. He finna get your ass knocked out. You finna get knocked out. Nigga, try the motherfucker. You try that. Hey, try that in the ring. Try that in the ring and watch what happens. Try that in the ring and watch what happens. Listen, I mean, you can do that stuff to a whole head cheese sandwich or a pork chop bone or whatever. You can do that. You can do that. You know what I mean? No, you can do that. You get what I'm saying? Well, get in there with somebody. Get in there with somebody, dog. They're gonna be looking at you like, I know this nigga. Is he trying that shit that he saw on YouTube? Is he trying that move he saw on YouTube on the pad work? I know. Listen, I know he ain't doing that. I know this nigga trying that. I'll be damned. Hey, shout out to I Am Your Leader. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. He said people were legit bored. It was a casual Bay Area crowd that did not know Haney. He won't sell out Chase again. Haney just does not go for the kill. I mean, you know, that's your opinion. I know people who were there who are saying the total opposite of what you're saying. That's your opinion, though. You are entitled to it, sir. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's an opinion.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I get it. Trust me, I get it. You don't like Haney. I get it. Trust me, I do, brother. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, this is Ron from Vermont. What's good, Coach Malachi?
Ron from Vermont. Talk to me, fam.
You know what, man? I couldn't watch it live last night. Sorry, man, because the fight to me, I paid for it, and I just was like so excited about watching it. And the card was kind of whack, but like when that main event came, man, and I seen them stand in the ring toe to toe, I said, "Oh, we got a fight here, yo!" And Devin Haney just did his thing, man. It was electrifying. Like you said, the electricity. Like, you know, I felt that electricity because Haney. I like the way he came in the ring. He came in the ring with that big old. He looked like a strong 140-pounder, like he was moving up in weight. I guess that's what he was trying to do, like be a trendsetter, like Crawford, and just show that he's moving up in weight. And he just wanted, you know, he wanted to make people entertained, and he did that, man. He came out and he put on a boxing clinic. I was thoroughly impressed. Like it seems like every time Haney fights, he just breaks out more repertoire. Like he had that uppercut, that sick uppercut in a nice range, and I just felt like he put on the clinic, man. I was thoroughly impressed. And I saw all of the oligarchs looking at him. He's the money man now. Like, all of the WBC, the Eddie Hearns, like, and his dad was a great trainer that night. Like, I feel like he gave him a lot of good advice. And these boys better stop playing with Devin Haney, man. He's here for real. Like, that dude has won fans over, Coach. And I want to say your show is excellent, man. I enjoy your show every day, man.
All right, shout out to Ron from Vermont, man. Salute, fam. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So, I had my main man, Gamo from LA. As a matter of fact, Gamo from LA hit me up. Matter of fact, let me show y'all this. Gamo from LA hit me up, and he was showing me, because he was videoing inside of the Chase Center. And he even called me when I was on the show yesterday. He was like, man, Coach, man, it's lit up in here, man. You know, where my main man at? Gamo from LA right here. Blow this up a little bit. Call me. This guy was here. Let me show you something. Shout out to the Opinion Sports Show. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He said based on ESPN top 10 rankings, he said between 135 and 140, Haney's fought 3 opponents. Tank has fought 2 of the top 10 between the both. You know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, that's ESPN. Another ranking system may have something else. You know, so I don't know what's the criteria to merit that any of these guys come with their ranking systems, but it is what it is. I would like to see what the ring has. Of course. But I want to show y'all something. Blood, you know my main man Blood Boxer say, man, all these ranking systems is fake. This shit here, they got Roland Romero in the top 10. This shit, and he ain't no top 10 fighter. You see this? This is Gamo from LA hit me up. He hit me up right here. Gamo from LA. This before the fight started. This is before the fight started. He says Dev brought him out, Coach. He sold out the arena. He brought boxing back to the town. So, And I have several videos like this. I have several videos like this. Several videos like this, right? Where people are saying the total opposite of what you're saying. So it's your opinion. I have several videos of people saying the total opposite of what you're saying. So it is what it is. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Shout out Straight Decades. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a damn dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said we need that Bossa Criteria shirt, coach. Yeah, for sure. You know what? You're right about that.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Anyways. So, I mean, that's the reality of the situation. You had a lot of people out there, and everybody didn't feel the same way. So, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. OP Gamers say, do you have an opinion on who you like to see Dev fight? I don't know if you was listening, but I said I'd like to see Devin Haney fight Teofimo Lopez next. Teofimo Lopez. That's the fight I want to see Devin Haney fight, Teofimo Lopez. I think highly of both of those fighters. That's the fight I want to see him fight. Teofimo. You get what I'm saying? So, that's the one. He said, I came in late. Yeah. I want to see him fight Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo, that's the fight I want to see. Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, I think that'll be a mega fight, because of these guys are fighting each other. And sometimes what's going to bring excitement is it's who you fight and when you fight them. So, Teofimo Lopez, even I think together they will be a draw together. Devin Haney has to fight a named fighter in order to be a draw. Teofimo is going to have to fight a named fighter in order to be a draw. And they have so much history together. Young, they going back and forth. They don't like each other. Teofimo and Bill Haney, T.O. Sr. and Dollar Bill and T. Diddy going at it. I'm just saying, my son is 2-time undisputed, and I'm just telling you, Bill, you know what time it is. It's a team takeover, baby, and you know what we're gonna do to your son. Devin's a bum, He's a bum. He fight nobody. So when we get to hear that, and then we get to hear Dollar Bill, you see, look here, man, Teofimo Lopez, he a bum, and Dev gonna smoke him, and you a crackhead. You need to get off that good scuttle butter. That's what you need to do. I tell you what, we sold out the Chase Center, so I would just love to see that. Bro, I would pay just to see the press conference between Teofimo, T. Diddy, and Dollar Bill. Just to see, bro. Bro, all I want for Christmas, there's an old saying they used to say right when we was young, all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. All I want for Christmas is Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. Both men are like the same age. Maybe a year apart, year or two. Yeah, about a year apart. Devin Haney is what, 24, 25 now? 25? I would love to see that fight, fam. I would love to see that fight. For me, T.O. is in his prime. Haney is in his prime. Dollar Bill, Bill Haney is in his prime when it comes to trash talking. T. Diddy, T.O. Sr., he's in his prime when it comes to trash talking. Bro, listen, but if I could get that, boy. True. Boy, if the law. Hey, shout out to, what the dude name, brother from South Africa? Shout out to C-Zeka. He say, salute, coach, listening and enjoying the show from South Africa. Shout out to South Africa, man. Shout out to South Africa. Shout out to South Africa, man. Shout out to South Africa. This guy, what he say? He say that crowd of Bay Area players didn't know Devin Haney, bro. They wanted a knockout. So let me ask y'all a question. If they didn't know Devin Haney, why did they come to the fight? So let me get this straight. 16,000 plus people just decided we're gonna go to a fight to see two guys, to see one of the guys who's from Oakland because we don't know him. Oh man. Oh, they showed up because Boston hasn't been there since Andre Ward. Okay. All right. So the Bay Area is loyal. I tell you what, when Andre Ward fought there, he didn't sell nowhere near as many tickets as Devin Haney sold. Like literally. I remember that like it was yesterday. But it is what it is. This is the last call. Oh, brother, I get it. Trust me, I get it, fam. I get it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Arthur, calling from California.
Arthur from California. You the last call. Talk to me.
Hey, man, I don't understand why people are hating on Devin so much. He did his deal. And you know what? The bad thing about this, coach, is brothers hate on brothers, man. I don't understand that. I mean, this brother comes out, does his thing, and then all the hate he gets. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, coach. I love your show. First time for me calling. I tell you what, keep doing what you're doing.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, man, I get it. I understand. I don't like him. I get it. I get it, bro. I get it. Trust me. Okay. I get it. It ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
You need a testosterone injection. Your estrogen is getting the best of you, my brother. You need a testosterone injection. Your estrogen is getting the best of you, my brother. You are part of the estrogen-based anti-masculinity movement. Stop worrying about me with no shirt on. You are part of the estrogen-based anti-black masculinity movement. I just came from the beach in St. Croix. I took a dip with the ancestors. Is that all right with you, Negropean? I just took a dip with the ancestors. Is that all right with you, Negropean? I just took a dip with the ancestors in the ocean of St. Croix. Is that all right with you? Stop worrying about me and no shirt. Somebody get that brother some testosterone. Somebody get that brother some testosterone. His estrogen levels are a bit too high.
Caller, you the last call. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, what's good? It's Fast from Baltimore, baby. How you feel?
Man, Fast and Be More. Talk to me, fam.
Cool, man. I'm hearing a whole lot of you got to eternalize the factulation of the man. I'm hearing a whole lot of that today. You know what's so crazy, Coach? I don't get it. Like, I hate when people try to diminish other men's accomplishments to try to make themselves look good, so-called. Like, I remember us saying when TFC beat Taylor that, he was coming off a layoff and an injury, and, Taylor had to take a couple tune-up fights. Like, we ain't do all that. Why when it come to Regis, Coach Calvin said that, he just like Rolly. He another Rolly. And I'm just like, damn, really? Like, we want to shoot this low, and then we going to degrade Regis. And we going to say Regis is on Rolly level? I mean, this shit crazy to me, man. This shit crazy to me. I don't understand it. Like, dude be a good fighter, and he stood in front of him. You know what I mean? He knocked him down, too, just like I said. I ain't expect a shutout, but I expected him to mix it up and stand in the pocket with you, because just based off of the Lomachenko fight, I could tell he learned a lot. Like, just how he was getting out around them angles like that and getting around that weak side. I said, damn, he learned. He took a page out of Lomachenko book right there. Like, and that's sad, man. You got Coach Calvin up there talking about he's spreading rumors about other fighters, talking about he got a paper deal with Eddie Hearn to fight this guy and go up here and he should fight that guy, and that shit crazy. They saying everything, but we gonna send them a contract. you know what I mean? Like, I mean, this shit is crazy. Like you said, you giving this dude plans. He gonna do this and do that. Yeah, you know what I mean? This some running shit. This some Chicken Little shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear none of that. Tank gonna do that, because right now, other than power, I don't see how Tank beat him or what advantage Tank got. Because Tank last four opponents ain't been really developing his style. He been real stagnant with the competition. So, all that talk and that shit is dead. And we can't say that two brothers don't sell no more. I'm done with that. Yeah. I don't want to hear that green print no more. Yeah, we done with that shit. That narrative is dead now. That's dead. They proved that. But I look forward to seeing what's ahead for Devin Haney, and everybody else. Appreciate the call. Too.
Hey, man, shout out to Fast and Be More, man. Salute, fam. Fast and Be More, man. Salute. Faster, be more, man. Salute, fam. Shout out to everybody, man.
Hey, yeah. Oh, that look good.
I mean, listen, brother, I get it.
Me, the fans, we feeling like you not getting the best fights you supposed to. But we know Tank can fight anybody. Why is that? For me, we want to see you fight Lomachenko. We want to see you fight Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, motherfucking all the top who they say is the 4 horsemen and they anywhere around your weight class. We want to see it happen. When we gonna see it happen?
I'm not sure. I don't.
That's
ain't got
the
nothing
best
to do.
answer you
That
can
was
give.
real shit.
That's some real shit.
I can't. I don't know. That's like.
How many times you don't went in there and said, I want these niggas, man?
To be honest, I ain't never said.
See, boy, listen, bro. When they listen, you know, they call here, right, trying to justify certain things, and you try to get them to explain their position, and they can't explain it. It sounds like they go to nigga-splain.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Listen, you know the good thing about it is you can live to hate another day. Whether it's Terrence Crawford, whether it's Devin Haney, whether it's Tank Davis, whether you hate Shakur Stevenson, whether you hate Teofimo Lopez, whether you hate Lomachenko, whether you hate Suburbs, whether you hate Jaron Ennis, Errol Spence, Crawford, Canelo. The good thing about hating is this. As long as you have your health and you're alive, you get a chance to live to hate another day. Let's give the haters a round of applause. You know what I mean? Listen, let's just give him a round of applause. And guess what? Fact of the matter is Devin Haney won. We do this all the time. We do this every time a fighter wins. When you are the top guy, when you're a fighter and you win the fight, we do a fight party. We celebrate you. We did it with Canelo. We did it with Benavidez. We do it to all everybody. When you win, we celebrate you. And when it's a big fight. You get what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta like it, but you better respect it. But the good news is you get to live to hate on another day and hate the next fight.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Some of you motherfuckers need to just plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5.
Shout out to Regis Prograis and Devin Haney. They did. They put on for the Bay Area, San Francisco. They put on and they brought it back to big time boxing.
Don't ever forget when I found you. You was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time boxing. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Even though this was a DAZN card, we got to thank Al Heyman because he is the greatest human being on the planet Earth, the Invisible Man. Don't know what he look like, don't know what he sound like, don't know if he gained weight or not or whatever, how many gray hairs he have, but just to satisfy the Shea Butter Laptop revolutionaries and the Wakanda niggas, I got to say all praises due to Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? But a name. Do you have a name? Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Got a lot of calls today, man. Shout out to Roach from Mississippi. Shout out to Rob from New York. Shout out to Mayo from the Chi. Shout out to James Lee from B-More. Shout out to Yarmouth from Brooklyn. Shout out to Marty from Oakland. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Shout out to L from KC. Shout out to Isaiah from San Diego. Shout out to Dory from Cypress, Texas. Shout out to AJ from Nashville. Shout out to Smoke from DC 2 times. Shout out to M1 from the Bronx, BX. Shout out to Sheila from Cali. Oaktown to be specifically. Specific. Sorry about that. Shout out to $1 Dreams from Detroit, the Big D. Some Detroit players, man. I done met quite a few of them when I was in the nation. Shout out to Max from New York. Shout out to OP Gamer from Boston. Shout out to the lovely Miss Felicia Williams from St. Louis. Shout out to Ron from Vermont. Shout out to Arthur from Killer Cali. Shout out to Fats from B-More. It is what it is. You know we got to give a shout out to all of the tenderonis. I wrote some down. Shout out to Mimi24. Shout out to Sheila. Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom. Shout out to Goddess. Shout out to Lisa Bells. Shout out to Miss Connie Stevens. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. My sister Food Revolution. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot the other sister name. Shout out to Bless 365. Hold on. Gotta write it down as I remember now. Bless 365. Shout out to Tila. Shout out to my sister Nick Rich, man, Florida stand up. Shout out to Fee on the Tube. Shout out to the lovely Amina. Shout out to Green Eyes P. That girl from Liverpool. Shout out to Bree in the building. Oh, another one I forgot. I forgot my girl Kiara. Yeah, I forgot Kiara. Shout out to Ebony 76. Shout out to Felicia Williams. Shout out to Elena. Shout out to La Jessica. Shout out to Karma Serene. And shout out to Kiara. You know, I got to write. So I think there's a couple more I forgot, man, but I can't remember them all. Anyways, y'all sitting there hate watching the show. Anybody that if there's a favorite fighter that you don't like, if there's some fighters that you don't like out there that you just gonna hate on regardless, Riley, get them.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Hey, man, shout out to my sister Kiara, man. Kiara, man, she be doing her thing, man, on that skateboard. I wish like hell I can shit. But I tried to skateboard one time down there, broke my neck. I ain't get back on no skateboard since. True. It is what it is, man. Again, I like to say this to everybody in the chat. Do not argue over people's opinion. How they feel is how they feel. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Just agree to disagree and keep it moving, you know?
You wanna argue. I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
No, we don't get paid to argue over here, man. State your point, and we just gonna keep it pushing. You feel me? We're gonna drop a short station identification break, and then we're gonna wrap the show up.
What's my name?
My name is nobody, and I don't live nowhere, and I don't know nothing I don't know, because I know that you gon' tell God on Jesus, kiss a Judas, silver pieces, monkeys acting in the monkey show, gangsta monster killer, silverback, where is your rap sheet, and the truth never explains, moving fast, thinking slow, dummy clown, silly Billy, need a hug, thugs on drugs, monkeys acting in the monkey show.
When it comes to this boxing shit, we got over 30,000 subscribers in less than 3 years, which is pretty good. When it comes to this boxing shit, we running things.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
And shout out to my sister Summer in November. I had to rewrite my list down, so I got Summer in November down. Shout out to my sister Summer in November. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time of TI is, man. Devin Haney them won, man. He won this fight. It is what it is. We gonna celebrate the brother like we celebrate all the other fights. You know what I mean?
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
You ain't gotta like it, but better respect it. We did this for the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
And then, you know, and listen, when you hear somebody go to nigga splaining like this, you already know what time it is.
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, you know, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, you know, again, because when you have, you know, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Interesting.
And that tells you the story.
I actually do cuss a little.
Do you?
Also, yeah.
What's your favorite curse word?
Probably fuck.
You feel me?
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Shout out to the town, man. You guys won last night. It's only right that I play your theme music. Them all the Devin Haney fans right there. The Devin Haney fans getting it. You feel me? And since Devin Haney won, I got it. Listen, I did it for Canelo, did it for Tank, did it for everybody, Crawford, everybody who won this year. It's a big fight. We gonna put on for the city. It is what it is. Shout out to Devin Haney fans. Bill Haney, Devin Haney, Regis Prograis, Coach Evans. Y'all put on a good show. Everybody who bought the pay-per-views, everybody who showed up, and everybody in the chat. This is for you. Hey, y'all might well hate the, y'all listen, y'all might well hate the rest of the week, because this is what we're gonna be talking about. So just keep hate watching. It is what it is. I ain't got no problem with that. Just keep hating watching, you know what I mean? And it is what it is. We really do appreciate it over here. See you guys tomorrow, man. 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We over 30,000. Shout out to everyone who's gonna continue to help us. Shout out to the haters, to that whole ass nigga who keep putting my name in your titles of your YouTube videos. Please keep it up. You're doing a phenomenal job. I didn't know you was doing it till somebody else hit me up and showed me. But listen, keep doing it. You're doing a phenomenal job. I would not stop a hater from promoting me. Never. You are one of my biggest fans. I appreciate you. You got me over 30,000. I'm now we trying to get another 10,000. We're trying to get to 40,000. So I need you haters to keep it up. Okay? See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.